411 Network. We always look forward to our broadcast, and we thank everybody for being supporters of the 411 Network. So we're going to take looking at my producer, if we need to take a break now. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil Football on the 411 Network.
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
Well, because I'm going to say the line about if you're in the visitors crowd, we'll treat you just as nice as if you're on the Blue Devil side. Yeah. Let me add that to it. And then go Blue Devils. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got on this one. It's already going.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
As a superintendent, anytime you're designing and building new facilities, they're thinking about how do we make sure that that school can function not only for today, but in 25 years to 50 years.
I do know about running a school system, but I did not know a whole lot about construction. So Scout, just having them on board is just tremendous.
Jay and Sloan both make you feel like you're part of the project and you're not an outsider. There would be no way that I would go into a project without them.
When roofing problems arise, homeowners only have one question: can you help me? And at Revolution Roofing, the answer is absolutely. And we'll help the right way. That means a free roofing evaluation, quality workmanship on the project, and open communication throughout the process. We're also licensed and insured and provide a lifetime warranty on all new roofing systems. Plus, Revolution Roofing is a local company. We live and work in this community, so we are always around. Contact us today for a free evaluation.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. I am David Simpson along with Brett Staggs and Willie Strickland. We're here at Mickey Venable Field on the campus of Odenville Middle School. I believe this is the middle school now, was the original high school, and it is where the high school football team plays their home games. So we're actually on the original home side back several years ago. This side, the press box, caught fire and burned down, and they moved over to the across the way there. You can see on your screen, and built a new press box, put in some reserve seating. So a little bit larger side on the home side, that's the way it is in high school facilities, and that's fine. But again, we're here under a tent. We want to thank Stockton Mortgage and Clay Cook for donating the tent for tonight. A little bit larger tent for us, and all our equipment is covered in case the rain does. And we also want to give a shout-out to Moody First Baptist Church, Brad Mosley, the pastor there, for donating the trailer that Eric is able to pull. It's a covered trailer. He was able to load everything in there, and we pulled it right out and was able to – it's just sweet. So thank you, Moody First Baptist Church. And if you're new to the Moody community and looking for a church home, I suggest you try Moody First Baptist Church. All right, we're going to get into our game day picks. Last week, we had 4 people go 10-0. 4. 2 went 9-1. So it's probably the best picks percentage-wise, I believe, ever on the 411 Network since we started doing the game day pick. So we're going to get right to it because I believe it's homecoming here tonight at St. Clair County, I believe. I may have read that wrong, but I believe it could be homecoming. I don't know if they do it before or during halftime. So we're going to go ahead and get in our game day picks. Our first game is Southeastern Mustangs, who are 0-3. They are at the Ragland Purple Devils, who are 0-2. Willie.
Southeastern finished last season 7-4 and made it to the second round of the playoffs. Ragland finished 6-5 and lost in the first round of the playoffs. This series started back in 2012. Ragland leads it 3-1. Southeastern's only win came in 2022. Southeastern is 0-3, like you said, to start the season, being outscored 95-27. Ragland will be up 4-1 in the series after the night. I'm picking Ragland.
Wow. Willie goes with Ragland. Brett Staggs.
Willie, I'm with you again. First pick, we're going to be together. I believe one of these teams got to get their first win, and that's going to be the Ragland Purple Devils tonight.
Brett Staggs goes with Ragland. Brett Madison, Ashlyn Cook, and Eric Parsons all picked Southeastern. And I'm going to go with the Purple Devils myself to get that win tonight. So interesting. We're starting off. We're not having that sweep like we did last week.
Yeah, I like it better this way. A little bit of variation.
Second game, Aniana Redskins, 0-2 at Asheville Bulldogs, also 0-2. Big man.
Okay, my stats are going to be light for this one. This is the 31st meeting between these two in this series that started back in 1969. The Redskins lead the series 25-5. Asheville last defeated the Redskins in 2017. Aniana will be 26-5 against the Bulldogs after tonight. And Coach TD apparently is joining us on the picks tonight.
I love you.
There you go.
Love live TV.
All right, so Willie, tonight so we got two teams again. Somebody's got to get their first win, and I believe tonight that's going to be the Aniana Redskins to take down the Asheville Bulldogs.
Well, we will have a clean sweep on this. Brett Madison, Ashlyn, Eric, and myself also pick Aniana for the win tonight. Game 3, Pale City Panthers 1-2 at Mountain Brook Spartans 2-1. Willie.
Again, there's not going to be much to say on this. Pale City is 0-4 lifetime against Mountain Brook. They have not played since 1997. Not much to say, like I said, about this, except Pale City will be 0-5 against Mountain Brook lifetime after the night. I pick Mountain Brook.
Brett Staggs.
Yes, sir. Last time these two teams played, I was a couple months old. And Mountain Brook got the victory then. They're going to get it again tonight. Mountain Brook Spartans take home the victory.
Brett Madison, Ashlyn Cook, Eric Parsons, and myself also went with Mountain Brook Spartans for the win over Pale City. Game number 4, Pinson Valley Indians 1-2. This is Eric Parsons' alma mater at Oxford Yellow Jackets, who are 3-0. Willie.
Oxford leads this series 8-5. The series started back in 2004. They have met in the playoffs 3 times over the years. Oxford is set off to a good start, and Pinson Valley is not. Oxford will get the win tonight to continue their good start.
Brett Staggs.
Yeah, I said this last week, and I'll reiterate it again. Pinson Valley is not as bad as their record indicates. They are definitely playing some giants early on in the season. I think Pinson Valley is probably a little underrated. I also think Oxford may be a little overrated, unfortunately, but I'm still taking the Oxford Yellow Jackets to get the win tonight.
And that's another clean sweep. Brett Madison, Ashlyn Cook, Eric Parsons, and myself go with Oxford for the win tonight. Next game up is Pleasant Grove Spartans 1-1 at Oak Grove Tigers, who are 3-0. And this is Brett's father's school, Mike Staggs. So it's going to be interesting on this pick tonight. Willie.
The Battle of the Groves. The Spartans are 8-1 lifetime against the Tigers. This series started back in the year I was born, the great year of 1973. Oak Grove got their only win in the series in 1983. This is the first meeting since 2001. Pleasant Grove tonight, I'm sorry, Mr. Staggs, will prove that they are the best of the Groves. I picked Pleasant Grove.
Yeah,
Brett Staggs.
Normally I don't take personal offense, but tonight I am, Willie. Last year I got to travel with my dad to the 40th anniversary of his state championship team and see the new product that the Oak Grove Tigers have put out on the field. And I said it last week, I'll say it again, Tigers by 90, baby. Oak Grove gets the upset of the century tonight, and ESPN is going to be writing stories tomorrow morning.
We were talking right before pregame, right before we went on live, and talking about this game, and I think Brett's afraid that no Thanksgiving dinner this year if he picked against Oak Grove. So
I'll tell you this. My dad said, pick who you think is going to win the game. And I did my research, and then I asked my heart, and my heart was screaming, can't pick against them Tigers.
So Brett Madison, Ashley Cook, Eric Parsons, and myself. Sorry, Mike Staggs, we're going with Pleasant Grove tonight. Next game, Arrington Purple Cats, 1-1. This is Ashley Cook's alma mater at Abbeville Yellow Jackets, who are 0-3. Willie.
I think Ashland will be happy with me at the end of this. So Arrington is 6-3 against Abbeville in this series that started way back in 1934. Abbeville won the first one, and they did not play one another for 82 years. So they renewed in 2016. Arrington has won the last 4 in a row and will win their 5th in a row tonight. I pick Arrington.
Willie goes with Arrington. Brett Staggs.
Arrington Purple Cats to get the W again. Not much else to say.
Arrington.
Good luck.
Brett Madison. Ashley Cook actually picked Arrington. Eric Parsons with Arrington, and I'm going with Arrington. Another clean sweep for that game. Now we're getting into region play. We've got Center Point Eagles 1-0 in the region, 2-1 overall at Jacksonville Golden Eagles, who are 0-1 in the region and 2-1 overall. Willie.
These two have met only one time. It was in a playoff game, and Center Point was still called Irwin. Jacksonville won that game 10-0. Last week versus Moody was the first of a tough stretch for the newest member in Class 5A. That would be Jacksonville. They are playing Center Point tonight, and then they'll play the Green Wave next week. I'm going to go with Center Point on the road.
Willie goes with the Eagles, Center Point. Brett Staggs.
Don't be fooled by last week's showing from Jacksonville. They're a good football team. They're stepping up from 4A into a tough 5A region. I still believe that the Center Point Eagles are going to come out on top against Jacksonville Golden Eagles tonight.
So Brett Madison, Ashley Cook, Eric Parsons, and myself also go with Center Point for the win tonight. Leeds Green Wave 1-0 in Region 6, 3-0 overall at Lincoln Golden Bears, who are 0-1 and 0-3 overall. Willie.
I actually remember this first game. This series started back my senior year in high school, 1992 football season. I graduated in 93. The Green Wave won the first 2 meetings. The Golden Eagles have scattered 5 wins in the 33-year history of this series. Leeds has won the last 4 meetings and will win number 5 tonight. I picked the Green Wave.
Brett Staggs.
I'm not a betting man, and I don't like to gamble. But if I had to put my entire life savings on one football game from tonight, I would put it on the Leeds Green Wave taking down the Lincoln Golden Bears tonight.
Another clean sweep. Brett Madison, Ashley Cook, Eric Parsons, and myself also go with the Green Wave for the win tonight. Game number 9, Alma Mater Bryant Hurricanes 0-2. They're 7A at Springville Tigers, who are 0. They're out of region play tonight, but they're 0-1 in the region and 1-2 overall. Willie.
Springville, like you said, is taking a step up in classification, taking on the Hurricanes from Class 7A Region 1. The Canes are winless to start the season, while Springville is 1-2. These two have never met until today. The Canes will get their first win tonight at Springville.
Brett Staggs.
Willie, I'm like you. I'm taking the Canes to take the victory tonight. They're in a 7A schedule, and they've played some tough competition so far, and they're going to take down the Springville Tigers.
Brett goes with Alma Bryant, Brett Madison, Ashley Cook, Eric Parsons. Well, hang on a second. I'm looking at my notes here. So Brett Madison went with Alma Bryant. Ashley Cook and Eric Parsons go with Springville, and I'm going with Alma Bryant as well for the win. So interesting picks for our director and producer. So they're probably going to cut our mics off sometime next week. The big game, game number 10, your Moody Blue Devils 1-0 in Region 6, 1-2 overall at St. Clair County Fighting Saints, who are 0-0 in the region, have not played a region game yet. They were off last week, but they're 1-2 overall. Break it down, Willie.
This has been one of my favorite rivalries over the last 20 years. These two schools have played every single year since 1980, when this rivalry started. The Saints won the first 3 meetings until Moody finally broke through in 1983, winning 27-22. Moody has won 10 out of the last 13 meetings. The games have not been close the last few meetings. The Saints last won October 2nd, 2020, and I remember that game. I call it the Jackson Lindsay game. That young man had 178 all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns that night. There has been defensive struggles, blowouts, high-scoring shootouts, and low-scoring games in this series. After Moody's win tonight, the total against the Saints should read 11 out of the last 14 meetings. I'm picking the Moody Blue Devils to come out of a victory at Ricky Venable Stadium with a win tonight.
Brett Staggs.
Can never pick against them Blue Devils. St. Clair County 3-7 on the year last year. They lost to the Blue Devils when Moody was at home. Big time, 60-0. They've had a big win over Jemison and a big loss to the returning 4A state champions, Montgomery Catholic. They were off last week, like you said, probably in attendance at the Bill. They are going to take a loss at home tonight, and the Blue Devils are going to come away with a victory.
Brett Madison, Ashlyn Cook, Eric Parsons also picked the Blue Devils. I'm also going with the Blue Devils, but this game these rivalry games kind of scare me a little bit, and the weather, if it's pouring down rain, it plays into our hand because the Saints are a passing team, and they like to air it out, so they have to run the ball, and kind of vice versa from us. We're starting to get that 1-2 punch with Bravis Cave Jr. and LaCameron Meadows in the backfield, but Charlie likes to air it out as well. Coach K and them, they'll air it out, and I think St. Clair plays a lot of man, so it's going to be an interesting matchup tonight. Just hope the rain hose off, and I'm going to also go with the Blue Devils. But overall standings for our game day picks, Brett Staggs leads 21-8. Willie is right behind him at 20 wins, 9 losses. Brett Madison also with 20 wins, 9 losses. Myself, I'm at 20 wins and 9 losses. Eric Parsons at 16-13. And Ashley Cook is at 15-14 on the year. So that's our game day picks, and we'll let you know how we did next week as we're on the road at Helena. But we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil Football on the 411 Network.
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
As a superintendent, anytime you're designing and building new facilities, they're thinking about how do we make sure that that school can function not only for today, but in 25 years to 50 years.
I do know about running a school system, but I did not know a whole lot about construction. So Scout, just having them on board is just tremendous.
Jay and Sloan both make you feel like you're part of the project and you're not an outsider. There would be no way that I would go into a project without them.
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process. Go Blue Devils.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
When roofing problems arise, homeowners only have one question: can you help me? And at Revolution Roofing, the answer is absolutely. And we'll help the right way. That means a free roofing evaluation, quality workmanship on the project, and open communication throughout the process. We're also licensed and insured and provide a lifetime warranty on all new roofing systems. Plus, Revolution Roofing is a local company. We live and work in this community, so we are always around. Contact us today for a free evaluation.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Contact Bart Perry for an auto quote today.
Welcome back to Mickey Venable Stadium here on the campus of Odenville Middle School, where tonight your Moody Blue Devils is back in region play against the Fighting Saints of St. Clair County. Crowd still coming in. We're about 17 minutes right before kickoff. Overcast sky. Rain right now is holding off. Knock on wood. Everybody's got their special rabbit's foot and crossing their fingers and all their whatever they do for good luck to keep the rain and lightning away. But again, guys, tonight excited to be back here at St. Clair County. A lot of like we talked about earlier, a lot of great football seen on this field, and I played on this field back when I was in high school. Brett has, Willie has. So this field it's an old field, but actually looking at it tonight, they've done a real good job of keeping it in pretty good shape. Guys, thoughts?
Well, I'm with Brett. You know, he made the comment earlier. I'm with him. I'm glad to see a game on natural surface, grass surface. This football is meant to be played on grass. Now, don't get me wrong. Our field is beautiful. I'm sure Springfield will be beautiful. Helena's will be beautiful next week. But I'm 50 years old. I'm old school, and I'm used to grass. So I'm glad to see some grass.
When I saw Coach Wiley step onto this field, I saw a joy come over his face that I haven't seen since Moody Blue Devils played on grass at home. Coach Wiley had a special relationship with the grass. I actually saw Coach Gaines talking to him about the shape of the field before the game. It's good to be back on natural grass. The turf's fun. It's cool to play on, but it's good to be back on natural grass. I'm like you, Willie.
Now, Coach Keller still has that special relationship with the grass on the baseball field.
That's true.
He babies it. I'm telling you, he does a good job with it. He does a wonderful job with it.
Well, I did talk to Coach Wiley. He was setting up by the same time we were setting up the 411 tent, and he was talking about judging people about their grass. And he goes, when you have a grass field, and I look at your chain link fence, and I see that you got grass growing in between it, he didn't like it. So he said, there is a Roundup, which I just gave a shout-out to a sponsor, but there is chemicals that can be made that can eliminate the grass, and also some lawn equipment that also could help with that. So that's all in fun. Like you said, Coach Wiley loves the grass. I think I saw him eating some of it earlier today. So
Les Miles.
That's right. Crowd is starting. Moody has brought a lot of people here tonight. There's some you'll see on tonight. You'll see the stands. We're right in the stands. We're right on the 45-yard line on the visitor side.
We actually have a bunch behind us where we were fixed last time. That's actually a really good spot right there that they have.
They're up on the hill behind us. I don't know if the camera can show any of that, but they're up on the hill right behind us. But they're starting their PA announcing starting now. Again, you'll see some fans in front of us during the game. Hopefully our camera guys are going to do their very best to get you the best shot available. You'll see the tent, corners of the tent. You'll see that. We apologize, but we really didn't have much room to set up. But, again, we're excited about this game. We're looking forward to this game. One of my big things is injuries. I know last time Moody played here, Jackson Huckabee broke his leg. I was actually out of town but watching it on my phone. And when that play happened, I knew something serious had happened. And I know they went down to Willie for an update, and Willie was so emotional and distraught because he knows Jackson real well as a personal relationship as he has with a lot of these kids. I knew it was bad. So, Willie, you want to kind of reflect on that now a little bit?
Yeah, and, one of the things Brett brought up is one of the St. Clair players, after they ran out of the pile, after the pile was over, he ran out and, he was signaling for help. And one of the other things that I remember is some of the seniors or some of the leaders on the football on Moody side gathered them all up, and I got the opportunity to pray with them. It was kind of somber after that. Got everything together. We finished out the game and got out of here, and after that was all about Jackson. It was actually about Jackson from that moment on, but obviously after the game was over with, after the win, celebrate the win, and then it was all about Jackson after that.
And that's when Brennan King stepped up into his spot at guard, and it was because he was getting ready to play Leeds, I think the following week, if I'm not mistaken, and then you went into the playoffs, and Brennan was baptized by fire because he had to go up against Leeds, and then he ended up becoming a starter. Now he's our starting center for the Blue Devils. So, again, there's just a lot of memories here at this field. We got a lot of folks watching our show tonight. I know there's the Johnston family watching from Mississippi. I also have my brother and his wife, Kim, are watching with my nephews, and Chase and his wife, Savannah, and their daughter, Reagan, and their brand new baby boy, and they're pulling for the Blue Devils tonight. So we happy for them. They're in Savannah. They're in actually Augusta, Georgia, watching tonight, and we appreciate them tuning in. Also, Nancy Lumsden watching from Lincoln. Joey Robinson is watching from Theodore. Jayleah Connor watching from Mobile. Joe Johnson is watching from Shalimar, Florida. Suzanne Belk and her husband watching from Quitman, Mississippi. Ann Tharp watching from New Albany, Mississippi. And there's more here on my list that I'll be announcing tonight. A lot of people are texting me, telling me where they're watching tonight. I know the rain kind of scared a lot of people off from coming. They knew they could watch on the 411 network.
It doesn't look like it when you look at the screen over here. We're packed in like sardines on the visitor sideline. And
our part of our crew from the broadcast crew, Brett Madison, is right in front of us. You know, he's the guy that he'll be in the broadcast later in the year, as Brett Staggs has a commitment, will not be available that Friday night, but Brett Madison does a great job. He does a lot. He helps us take down the equipment. He plays a big part in helping us, and we appreciate Brett Madison being a part of this 411 network. Again, you can see the Moody crowd. If you're looking on your screen, you can see the Moody crowd is tight. Our band's here. The stadium side over on the visitor side is very small. People say it may hold less than 100 people. I don't know. I think it's more than that. But, hey, that's high school football. But we're going to pause for a minute for our national anthem.
St. Clair County High School JROTC program, led by Sergeant Glover and Sergeant Major Holston.
All right, our national anthem just played by the St. Clair County Fighting Saints marching band. More people are tuning in to the 411 network. I have a brother who is their power is out, so they must be in part of that Hurricane Francine bands that are just popping up all over. Their power is out, but he lives way, way out in the boonies. I'm surprised he even has internet. No, I'm just kidding, bro. Love you. He is watching on his phone. My wife is watching from home as well. She's been out of town today. My daughters are watching from home. One of them is actually at Clay Chalkville watching on her phone tonight. So a lot of people support the Moody Blue Devils on the 411 network. And I also have a brother in Springville who texted me earlier that he'll be watching tonight. So shout out to all my family. Love y'all and my kids and grandkids, everybody. Thank y'all for supporting me and the 411 network. I know Brett Staggs has his family, his new daughter, beautiful young daughter, Charlotte, watching. Is Mom and Dad here? Are they decided to stay home?
I think Dad is somewhere.
Is he bringing
up
Bill
behind
Morris?
us. I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
You know, they can't go to any away games without one another.
I
They would
haven't
just
seen the
fall
legend
apart.
Bill Morris tonight, so
he's here.
But
is he behind us?
I've already shook hands with him.
They could be anywhere. I know my mom's tuning in from home, my brother as well, and then like you said, my wife and daughter at home. They decided to sit this one out. We have a 6-month-old beautiful baby girl. So happy half birthday, Charlotte. She just turned 6 months on Wednesday, and they decided they were going to chill at the house and try to sit out the potential rain tonight.
I understand that. Hopefully the rain will hold off. It's just all around us cloudy.
Yeah.
As the Moody captains are on the field tonight, our captains will be number 72, Caden Smith. Number 8 is Bailey Abercrombie. Number 11 looks like a Simon Molay, and number 6, LaCameron Meadows. I was able to talk to LaCameron during the coaches show. Great kid.
Yeah.
Great kid. Him and Jagger Ludolph on the coaches show. Bill Morris is actually on the field doing the chain game.
Chain gang.
Oh, wow. St. Clair is in desperate need.
Yeah, they truly are.
So for the Saints, their captains will be number 6, Carson Jones, number 22, Jacob DeGrotto, number 3, Jeremiah Thompson, and the last number, number 10, is Landon Smith. So we're going to go down to Willie for the coin toss.
Number 11. Colin Hitman. Number 72, Caden Smith.
Jerseys down, all right? We're going to pull your jersey down. I don't want to see you belly. It's got to be pulled down. You understand? Otherwise, we'll take you out of the game. All right? We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to play with pride, sportsmanship. Don't do anything to embarrass yourself.
Number 6,
your family, your
Marshall
school, all right? You ready to call a coin toss?
Captain for St. Clair
It's got
County,
tails
number
on
3.
this side. It's got heads on this
Jeremiah
side. What did you call?
Heads.
He's calling heads.
Number 6,
That's
Carson
heads.
Jones.
You won. You want to defer?
Yes.
Or you want the ball? All right.
Yes, sir.
Number 10, Landon Smith.
Moody won the toss, and they will defer to the second half.
Awesome deal putting that defense on the field and see exactly what St. Clair County is going to throw at us.
Yeah, what a defense it was last week.
We will have our Stag Steps to Victory here in a moment as we're waiting on the teams to run out. Moody is – I do not see them. I don't think they've come out on the field yet. The captains are there. St. Clair County is in their end zone waiting to run out.
Well, for our Moody Blue Devils, they have a country mile walk to get to the stadium. They're not in the normal place that they usually are.
I just got a notification that Springville's game has been pushed back until 8 p.m. So they're I guess where Springville is, they're at home.
The Battle of U.S. Highway 411. 6 miles separates 2 schools.
You hear the Battle of 411?
Yep.
Actually 6.9. I looked it up this week. Here come our Blue Devils, led by Bravis Cave Jr.
I didn't even realize. The visitors run-through sign says they have been warned and they will be doomed on Friday the 13th. We're playing a Friday the 13th football game.
You know, we are superstitious. You know, our director of the 411 Network, Ashley Cook, actually put a poll out because she is superstitious about curling her hair, and that hers was straight last week. Then we won, had a shutout. She said she wasn't going to curl it again until we lost. So we're going to ride that superstition the rest of the year. And the Saints of St. Clair County are now entering the field. Waiting on the Blue Devils are coming down the sideline to get ready to run through their sign. I'm trying to read what our sign does.
Rock with the gold, roll with the blue, and then something down towards the bottom that I can't quite make out.
I have our booster president. You're live on TV, by the way, Anita Goff. Thank her for all what her and Kenny Burke and all the booster people do for our program. There is a lot of work.
So much work in the pack. Goodness gracious, and it's amazing to see people that don't have to pour into this community.
And here come your Blue Devils, and I'll turn it over to Brett Staggs for the Staggs Steps to Victory.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for the Staggs Steps, and step one, big nasty warfare. The O-line played a great game last week. They're going to have an awesome opportunity to create some holes for this run game and give Charlie some time to sling it a little bit. Battles are won on the outside, but wars are won in the trenches. And step two, it's got to be a no-fly zone. We've got a younger secondary that St. Clair is going to try to test, especially with this athletic gunslinger at quarterback. We got to shut that down, stop everything through the air. And then number three, special attention to special teams. Coach Wiley has always coached us up on those hidden yards in the game of football. Special teams seems to be the redheaded stepchild of the phases of football game. The Blue Devils need to play disciplined at the transitions of position. Expect some big returns, maybe a special teams touchdown, and expect some potential trickery tonight for the Blue Devils and special teams. Bottom line, everyone's got a plan till they get hit in the mouth. Let's put a hat on a hat and show the Saints while Moody runs for 11.
Awesome, Brett. Always look forward to the Stag Steps to Victory. Kicking off for the Blue Devils will be junior number 88, Cal Overton. Back to return for the Saints. Looks like it's number 9, Joshua Douthard. And Brett, can you see, is that number 2? Actually, number 3, Jeremiah Thompson is deep for the Saints. So here we go, folks. The Battle of 411. Getting ready to kick off. Just got to delay a game.
I didn't hear them blow the whistle in.
I didn't either.
I never heard them blow the game in.
I never heard that either.
And Coach Gaines is going to look for an explanation from the official. What a way to start out a football game at a rival territory.
But you know what? Cal has a very strong leg.
He does.
And so he's probably going to get the green light to kick it. Gaines and Coach Wiley are.
Everybody on the sideline saying the same thing. We never heard a whistle.
There was the whistle. And we're off. Deep, deep kick.
Great kick anyways.
He takes it at about the 15, 20. He's got some room outside. Good return by number 9, Joshua Douthard. Good setup for the Saints.
It was. And number 2, Noah Hicks was able to make the stop on that play. I'll tell you what, I like being this close to the football field. Yep. We might get sweat on a little bit here tonight. We're right here on the sideline basically.
So 1st and 10 Saints from their own, looks like their own 37-yard line.
Oh, and I'm so excited to see this Blue Devil defense. They were in elite form a week ago against the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Now let's see what they can do against this high-powered passing game from the Saints.
1st and 10, St. Clair County from the 37-yard line. Let's go, D. Here we go.
Noah Hicks is playing up close. Landon Smith is a quarterback for the Saints. He looks over the sideline, gets the play. They just got to delay a game. Actually, they got a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process. Go Blue Devils.
You think this is just a gray metal box, right? Let's get a little closer. Closer. Yeah, Manor brand air conditioners are designed, engineered, and assembled in the USA.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. Moody Blue Devils is 1st and 10 for the Saints. Apologize for the tent pole right at the line of scrimmage. They send the man in motion, a little speed sweep, and he is being pushed outside. Great play by number 27. Oh, my goodness. Brody McCutcheon on the tackle. That play lost about He lost about 7 or 8 yards.
And here's a replay right here. Brody's going to get the stat for this, but Sidney Walton and Barack Willis really deserve the credit for pushing this all the way out to the sideline so they can make a huge first down play.
Second and very long for the Saints. They like to air it out a lot.
So
They're going to show a lot of formation.
Oh, they got
another timeout.
They got bailed out on that as there was some confusion. The center snapped the ball, but either a timeout or a delay of game or
a penalty. I don't know. I'm hearing from the fans where the fans are real close to us, folks, so we'll apologize for.
Looks like they just blew the whistle and reset it for him.
Must have been a timeout. Interesting. So second and long for the Saints. They're showing a multiple up, and that's 5 yards back.
Flags and whistles for those that like to hear that.
Yeah, Bailey Abercrombie playing nose guard saw something that made him fire off.
So I get some of that 5 yards back. So it looks like it's about second and 13. Let's go with second and 13. Saints look over to the sideline to get their play. Moody has their play on the defense. Long setback for St. Clair County. He takes a snap. He drops back. He's being pressured out. And there he goes down. Landon Smith loses about 3 yards.
The entire defensive line was in on that sack right there. I mean, it looks like everybody was getting to him. Bailey Abercrombie, Henry Smith, Cam Mallory, the whole nine.
Here we go again with third and long. This is where we got to get off the field. Long setback for the Saints is number 26, Antonio Bass. I want to say about third and 16, 17 for the Saints. He takes the snap, and here comes that defense. He throws it wide open, and it's overthrown. A lot of pressure on Landon Smith from that defense.
Was a lot of pressure, and that was intended for number 7, Jordan Thomas. It looks to me like number 1, their returning leading receiver, is not dressed out tonight for the Saints. Could present an issue for Landon Smith moving forward in this football game.
Just a little bump in the road on that penalty. Moody did what they had to do to put them in a punt formation. So you got to be careful in games like this. And the snap. They're coming. They did not know flag. Letting it bounce.
And Coach Wiley told me as they down this ball, Coach Wiley told me they put a couple new blocks in for this game, and they're going to be aggressive on special teams. So like I mentioned in the stack steps, I'm expecting some points that come from the special teams this week.
I got to give a shout-out to Bill Morris working the chains. You know, he's a Moody through and through, stadium named after him, but he's on the St. Clair County board, so I guess he's trying to make people, happy. He is a politician.
He's got his Navy on, though.
He does. He's my good friend, so I'm sure his wife is at home laughing at this. But here we go. Blue Devils got the ball. Looks like Bravis Cave Jr. looking for a little running room. They stuff him out. He looks like he may have lost a yard. I cannot see from where the chains are.
It's actually no gain.
No gain. Thank you, Willie.
Bravis Cave, no gain on the play, but a week ago, 15 carries for 108 yards and a touchdown. It's a great game for both Bravis and LeCameron a week ago.
So 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Bravis Cave Jr. is your lone setback. Got trips at the bottom of the screen. Now we're calling for a timeout.
No.
He had to put his mouthpiece in. You heard the referee during the coin toss about the shirt, not seeing the stomach and all that. That's I don't know. Each group has their own rules. So here we go. Charlie's waiting on the snap. He takes the snap. He's looking. He's got a man wide open in the middle. Oh, almost picked off. Almost picked off. Just a little bit high. There's a crown on this field. So it's you got to make your adjustments.
You do, and that was intended for Elijah. Good to see him back in the football game, but I like to see him firing early and often, so let's see if Charlie can stay in this passing game and connect with some receivers this week.
So 3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils. See what they get something going here, see if they can pick up that first down. Charlie waits for the snap, takes it. Bravis Cave Jr. looking for a little running room. Gets positive yardage, but not enough for the first down, so to bring up a 4th down for your Blue Devils. Up, looks like they're going to go for it. I can't.
Brings up 4th down.
Yep.
Here comes Caleb.
As Caleb Goff comes in, so it's going to be we assume a punting formation.
Yeah, but you never know with this this coaching staff.
Nobody deep for St. Clair. Good high kick from Caleb Goff.
Get a good roll.
It's going to make a roll.
Beautiful
Good,
punt.
beautiful punt. I'm telling you, is there any college out there looking for a punter? Number 0 for the Blue Devils, Caleb Goff.
I say it every time you say it, but a punter that can also lay the smack down on you when he needs to.
Yes, he can. He had 3 touchdowns last week.
Yes, he did.
You know, I didn't mention that on the coach's show because I was trying to give some more love, but
Caleb Goff, 18 yards rushing, 3 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Out of 18 yards, he got in the end zone 3 times.
So both possessions there were no first downs for him. So now the Saints take over on their, looks like it's on about the 6 or 7 yard line. Landon Smith takes the snap, hands off. Oh, he's got running room. He's got a wide open field, and he falls down and looks like he picks up about 8 yards. He read that as a run option ROP there.
Yeah, and Henry Smith bid on the running back, and Landon pulled it.
So it looks like he picked up 9 yards, so 2nd and 1 for the Saints. Hands up the middle to Bass.
Goodness gracious.
But he picks up about 2 yards, positive yardage, and he's going to pick up the first down.
Henry Smith right there just demolished the tackle and made a play. Seemed to be a little frustrated from the previous play. Blue Devils showing 3 down linemen, still being able to get pressure on these pass plays. Can't say it enough. Landon Smith is the gold star athlete for the Saints. He loves to sling it. He's also, I think, their leading rusher as well, so everything goes through this young man.
So 1st and 10 for the Saints. Takes the snap, hands it off. It looks like there's going to be a penalty on the play. I don't know if it's offsides Moody or a false start. Yep, false start against the Saints. From the side judge here, looks like he did false start. Illegal formation is the call. They'll be penalized 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 15 for the Saints. Let's see what the Saints dial up here, or what the Moody defense dials up. They're still in that 3-man front, Brett.
And it's very flexible based on what they're seeing from the defense.
10 seconds to go on the 25-second game clock. He takes the snap. He drops back.
And they're coming
he's being
for him.
pushed, but he's flushed out. He's being chased by Simon Molay, and he runs out of bounds for about looks like he picked up probably about 9 yards maybe. It's hard to tell from this angle where we are. So I'd say about maybe 8 yards. So 2nd and about 7.
They're going to get us.
So they've got something new, a new count sequence there that's getting the Blue Devils. They're not focused. Coach just watched the ball.
You can see Landon Smith. He's a very aggressive play caller. He's barking at his guys the entire time. He's got a very convincing call. It's got the Blue Devils a couple times early in this game.
So 2nd and a long 2 for the Saints.
4 down linemen now.
They didn't get anything, maybe 1 yard, so it's going to be a big 3rd and 1.
Yeah, those big nasties on the defensive line just created a pile, and he had nowhere to go as Barack Willis runs into the football game for Simon Molay.
I'm going to say it's about a 3rd, about a 3rd and a yard. Big 3rd down by Whole Heart Construction for the Blue Devil defense. There they go with that hard count again. Moody was disciplined, did not jump off sides. The under 10 seconds on the 25 seconds, and here they come with a rush. And they own it big time. Oh, my goodness.
Everybody gets up.
Oh.
Starting with 6. Marshall Teofilo. Here's the replay right here. Marshall breaks through a blocker and lays a big hit, accompanied by 4 Henry Smith.
Wow. Needed that. Back to return will be Steven Sigler the second. That play lost about 8 to 9 yards.
Oh, they want it so bad.
And Blue Devils will have good field position on about their 48-yard line. So far, we got a defensive struggle with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're scoreless here at Mickey Venable Field. Again, we apologize for not being able to show the game clock on the 411 broadcast. It depends on where we set up, when we're on the road. A lot of times schools offer it where Eric has to work his magic to hook it up, and unfortunately tonight we don't have that available. So me and Brett will do our best to keep you updated on how much time is left in the ball game. So it is a timeout. Give some more shout-outs to the fans watching on Facebook. The Cook family watching from Arrington, Alabama. Go Purple Cats. The Eastham family from Kentucky is watching. Ashley Haynes and family watching from Panama City Beach, Florida. Dorothy Nolan watching from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And Amy Harris Hawkins watching from Indianola, Mississippi. Hope I pronounced those names right. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the 411 Network. And again, no rain right now, but it's dark. Well, it is not, so but we can tell the clouds are. So 1st and 10, Blue Devils. From their own 40, looks like 48-yard line. Bravis goes in motion. Charlie takes a snap, throws it to Bravis over his head. It looks like this field, that crown, is messing Charlie up, Brett, a little bit.
Yeah, and I've seen this before. Quarterbacks that aren't used to playing. I mean, it's a solid few feet above the rest of your guys, and it seems like, what is he doing out there? But if you don't have reps on a field like this, it can definitely throw you off for the first couple of drives.
Also got somebody watching from Taiwan tonight. Yana Ulmer is from out in Taiwan watching. Thank you for supporting the Blue Devils.
World traveler.
2nd and 10. Charlie takes snap. There goes Bravis Cave Jr. up the middle. Picks up about – he was down. He was down.
And the referees call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was down.
Yeah, the referees are all over
it. He picked about – looks like 8 yards.
Yeah, both elbows, both knees, and his helmet touched the ground, but the Saints, for some reason, still believe they're getting the football.
So it's going to be a big 3rd and a long 2. They're in Saint territory. Charlie takes a snap. Hands off. LeCameron, there goes LeCameron Meadows down the sideline. LeCameron Meadows.
And a patient run here from LeCameron Meadows, as you see here on the replay. He gets the ball, waits for the hole to develop, and then shoots through it and gets upfield. You can see the speed right here and the strength from number 6, LeCameron Meadows.
That's the arborist. First down for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes a snap, hands off to LeCameron again. He looks to go outside. LeCameron dragging attackers with him.
We've seen this over and over and over again. The Blue Devils play stop me if you can football.
He picked up about 5 yards on that play, so 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils.
As Bravis runs in. We're playing a lot of 11 personnel with a true tight end. We haven't seen that a whole lot this season. Interesting to see the Blue Devils running a tight end with his hand on the ground.
So 2nd and 5 for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes a snap. He fakes it off. He's got plenty of time. Charlie's got to get rid of it. Charlie's going to run. Charlie's up the middle. And he picks up a first down. He takes a shot, but it looks like he's okay. Charlie is strong. So that's another arborist first down for your Blue Devils.
And look who's into the game, number 26, Will Fisher. Had a huge play last week out of the backfield, surprised everybody. Love to see them getting young men like that on the field.
1st and 10 Blue Devils. Charlie takes a snap. He's looking.
It's going deep.
He's going deep to Josiah. Oh, my goodness!
Gosh.
Oh, my goodness! He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. I wish we could go to the replay.
Oh, man.
Boys, I tell you what, if he was out of bounds, he was out of bounds by maybe one
Here's
or two.
Here's the replay.
That play looked good.
We're not going to be able to tell.
Forgive me, I do have a big head.
I like the play call.
Yeah, 50-50 ball, throw it up to one of your best athletes and watch him make a play. Unfortunately, didn't go our way.
So 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Chuck.
You're going to get us on delay a game or false start?
No,
maybe?
it looks like it's
false start.
False start against the Blue Devils, so they'll be penalized 5 yards. So still be 2nd down, so 2nd and 15. So this kind of changes the game plan a little bit, Brett, on this series. So 2nd and 15. Bravis Cave Jr. is your lone setback. You have twins at the bottom of your screen. Will Fisher is your H-back. Elijah Rutledge is in motion as Bravis Cave patiently looking up the middle. He picks up about 1 or 2 yards up the middle.
Seemed to be a little bit of confusion there. Not a huge fire off from the O-line. So see if we can get back on the same page on this 3rd and long.
Jackson Randall is out tonight for the Blue Devils. He's in concussion protocol. So Huckabee has moved over to right tackle. So big 3rd down. Looks like 3rd and 12. Charlie looks. He's got time. He's over the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of Josiah Dozier.
Oh, that was a dime from Charlie right there. Hit him right on the button. Josiah just couldn't. Josiah, he prefers the really difficult catches, it seems. Couldn't come down with that one.
So it looks like we're going to try a field goal. The ball's on the – I'm trying to see where the ball is. Is it on the 15?
It's the 15.
I like the call right here.
About a 33-yard field goal. Offsides. So it's going to be 4th and about – so Coach Wiley's actually calling in the play. Boaz Thornton will be the holder.
You got some athletes on the outside.
So Cal Overton waiting. There's the snap. The kick is up. It looks good from here. And it's good! With 3 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the first quarter, your Blue Devils strike first. They lead 3-0. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Excellent care for your trees starts and ends with us. Backed by a 15-year history of integrity and safety, we're dedicated to preserving the health of your trees while ensuring the safety of your home. Advanced tree care requires experience and expertise. That's why our team of experts, led by an ISA-certified arborist, specializes in pruning, tree removal, disease treatment, and preventative maintenance. Enjoy your trees for years to come. Call the Arborist, your trusted source for tree care.
Welcome back to Mickey Venable Field here on the campus of Odenville Middle School, where the Blue Devils just kicked about, I think it was a 34-yard field goal to strike first here in the Battle of 411. Decent drive, Brett Staggs.
It was. We were able to march it down the field. We just have to learn to finish off those drives. Still a little nasty with those penalties, but we'll get into the groove in a second.
Wind's picking up here a little bit. Little pooch kick, but they're going to get us on offsides. And Coach Wiley is not happy.
Understandably. It's been a reoccurring issue for the Blue Devils for a couple years now.
So they're number one for them, Travell Jones. You say is it not dressed out tonight, Brett? I did not notice that.
Yeah, that was according to Willie. And Willie noticed earlier in warm-ups that number one was not dressed out. Now, of course, today's day and age, people change out numbers all the time, so we may be missing him. But I don't see that athletic number one on the field tonight.
Got us again. That's 10 yards right there in penalties that Coach Gaines and Coach Wiley are not happy. You practice this all week.
Coach Wiley calls yards and special teams hidden yards that make a huge impact on the football game, and he keeps track of every single yard that we lose and every yard that we gain through special teams, and you can guarantee that this team's going to hear about this all week.
Back to return for the Saints is number 3, Jeremiah Thomas, and number 9, it looks like number 9, Joshua Douthard. So let's see, the pooch kick was called off now, so let's see if Cal kicks it. Decent kick. Good kick. He takes it. He's looking for a little running room. He slowed down, and ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground.
Looks like the Blue Devils
have it.
And they do.
Oh, my goodness.
That's number 17 that recovered it for the Blue Devils.
Number 17,
Price.
Samuel Deschamps. Big recovery for the Blue Devils. Caleb Goff is walking off a little bit slowly there. There we go. That's what we needed.
You can't see
on the
it.
replay, Caleb was in on the hit.
Yeah. And Jagger Ludoff as well lit up a blocker and was in on that tackle as well. He's just a dog defensively.
1st and 10, Moody. Looks like on the Saints 34-yard line. Charlie waiting on the snap. He takes it. He drops back. Dumps it over to Josiah Dozier. Breaks the tackle. Josiah down the sideline, and he goes out of bounds. But he looks like he's going to pick up. It looks like they got looks like a helmet came off.
Charlie taking what the defense gives him. Doesn't like what he sees downfield. Has plenty of time from the O-line and just dumps it off to his check
So
down.
that play picked up a first down from the Arborist. Thank you for their support. 1st and 10. Charlie again fires it over here. Oh, danger. Number 5, Jaden Cody, would have ran for a mile.
Yeah, and that was intended, it looks like, for Jelijah Rutledge over here. We've tried that screen pass deep to the boundary multiple times this season. Haven't been able to truly connect yet. Coach definitely sees something he likes, though.
I heard a whistle.
Yeah.
I think it's somebody on St. Clair had an equipment issue.
Okay, so 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. There's LaCameron Meadows. Look at LaCameron Meadows. LaCameron Meadows! My goodness.
You're right to scream. I mean, he almost bounced off these 2 tacklers and took it on in.
7
They
yards.
were getting by his shoestrings. Here comes Will Fisher back into the football game.
So 3rd and 3 for the Blue Devils. I love this 1-2 punch of LaCameron and Bravis.
It doesn't get any better.
Charlie takes the snap. LaCameron Meadows up the middle. LaCameron Meadows! Oh, my goodness!
Here's the replay again. Comes off the rear end of that right tackle and just, I mean, nothing else to say.
Wow.
That's grown man football from LaCameron Meadows.
That picks up a first down. The Arborist first down for the Blue Devils. 1st and goal. Hand off to him again. LaCameron Meadows. Waiting for the signal.
Touchdown.
He's in. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Wow.
He deserves that one. I mean, when you've got a guy with a hot hand like that, just keep feeding the beast until he gets into the end zone.
Baby.
I mean, goodness gracious. Bravis Cave, LaCameron Meadows really put this team on their back in the running game and are really just getting better and better as this season goes on.
All important extra point from Will Yates. Snap, place, kick. It's faked.
And we're in.
Wow.
We'd love to see the replay. It happened so fast I missed it.
Let's see if our producer can pull up the replay for us real quick. Here we go. Snapped it right to, is that Bravis?
Looks
or
like
LaCameron?
that's the Bravis.
Wow. 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Your Blue Devils 11, St. Clair County 0. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411.
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process.
Go
Blue Devils.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Welcome back to Mickey Venable Field, where Moody on a turnover scores, gets on the board, and here's the kickoff. Deep kick, kick. Douther takes it about the 2-yard line. He's looking for running room. He's being chased. He's got some seam. He's got some air. And he runs it out to about the 30-yard line. It's about a 28-yard return. So 1st and 10, St. Clair. We also want to give a shout-out to Braxton Stanzo's grandparents, I believe, are in Wyoming, tuning in to the 411 network tonight. And I'm just wondering if LaCameron's dad here, Lou, is here tonight because, man, is he a running back? So here we go.
He sure is.
1st and 10 Saints. Smith takes it, fires it over. There's that little screen. He gets a little running room, open field, but he takes a shot.
Gracious.
That's Brody McCutcheon over there, I believe.
Actually, Jagger Ludoff in on
Jagger.
that big hit. Yep. None other. Delivers the boom.
Jagger.
But again, they're getting us on that screen. They've seen the film. They've seen our weakness there.
Play picked up about maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6. There's that hard count again. It got Moody early.
Josh Willett in the football game for the Blue Devils.
8 seconds to go on the 25-second. There's the snap. Little option there. He pitches it. Got a little room. He's driven out of bounds.
There's a flag on the play. Maybe
they're going to get us for a late hit on number 2 for us. I believe that's Noah Hicks is going to get the penalty.
Yep, they're not going to let that one fly. And a well-executed speed option there from Landon Smith and the Saints. It's hard to defend when it's run right. It's hard to defend when it's run right.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, and these are the mental mistakes you really don't want to see. You can afford to give up a holding here, but the unnecessary roughness, the late hits, those are ones you really don't want to see, especially moving into Game 4 in the season.
So a new set of downs for the Saints. Saints looks over. Landon Smith looks over to the sideline to get his play.
2 running backs for the Saints and 21 personnel.
Up the middle, and then
Josh
he's not
Willett.
going. No, you got to bring him down, and they finally bring him down.
Josh Willett's able to get through and grab him. Simon Molay helps him finish off the tackle.
May have picked up 2 yards on that, so 2nd and 9. 1 minute, 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Your Blue Devils are leading 11-0. A lot of personnel changes there. A little confusion from the Saints. 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds left on the game. A 25-second clock.
Like the Saints may have to take a timeout here.
Not sure what's.
They decided to let the time run down.
It's 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 network.
Excellent care for your trees starts and ends with us. Backed by a 15-year history of integrity and safety, we're dedicated to preserving the health of your trees while ensuring the safety of your home. Advanced tree care requires experience and expertise. That's why our team of experts, led by an ISA-certified arborist, specializes in pruning, tree removal, disease treatment, and preventative maintenance. Enjoy your trees for years to come. Call the Arborist, your trusted source for tree care.
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process. Go Blue Devils.
We're back live here.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete pass. They had a screen set up.
Coach
Looks
Gaines thinks that was behind the
line
quarterback.
Of yeah. It was close. Now it's going to pick up a third down. Another Whole Heart Construction third down for the Moody Blue Devils.
Got to get off. Every championship football team gets off on third downs.
That's right. 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's see what the Devils dial up here. Smith waiting on the snap. He takes it. He drops back, and he's under pressure.
Oh,
and he is being,
got him.
And he threw it out of bounds.
Oh, Caleb
he
almost got him. Yeah, and then he saw Barack.
By Caleb. Caleb doesn't look 100%, Brett. That ball went all the way up in the stands of the band over there. He just doesn't look 100%, and he may not be.
You can almost guarantee that he's not going to tell the coaches that.
Looks like they're going to go for it here. Big fourth down, or they're going to do a pooch punt. But they can air it out. The Saints can throw it. They're trying to draw us off sides. They may take a delay here and punt it.
It looks like Landon's going to punt it away.
You got to watch for a fake here.
McCutcheon's back to receive.
And it shanked it. And it looks like that's going to – I cannot tell where the ball will be. I have to rely on our big man on the sideline, Willie Strickland, but I think Willie's on the other end.
I'm on the other end.
Willie, my man.
So,
that's all right, brother.
But that looks about the 10, but I'll take my word for it on that.
It may be the 20.
Wouldn't you love to see a long, sustained drive here from the Blue Devils?
Yeah.
We'll take some chunk plays, but I'd love to see them be able to put together a run game and a pass game and march down the field with authority.
Looks like it may be on the 10-yard line. Little jet sweep, and he fumbles the ball. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. A turnover deep, deep in your territory. It's not something – they're going to say incomplete pass.
Gaines is out on the field.
That is considered
it was
in the
a forward
book.
pass.
It is a pass.
It is a forward pass.
It is technically in the record books. It's going to be a pass. Incomplete pass. Whoa! They dodged a bullet. Yeah, people think it's a run when they toss it to you, but it's actually a pass.
Yep.
Kind of confusing, but thankfully it was a pass tonight.
Yeah, and that's why you kind of saw the lack of urgency on behalf of the Blue Devils. They know that is a pass play. Gaines also super hot considering the last drive for the Saints. He thought they had a backwards pass that they got away with.
So 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes a snap. He looks. He's got plenty. Wide open, Elijah Rutledge. There goes Elijah Rutledge. There goes Elijah Rutledge. And he fumbled the ball. Oh, no. Oh.
That's exactly what the Blue Devils wanted, exactly what they needed, exactly what they've been looking for now for 4 weeks. Tough break for that young man. We're going to shake that off.
Yeah,
have
all
a
his
big
teammates
defensive
are
drive.
coming over to him.
It's good to see Josiah Dozier taking a leadership role, telling him to keep his head up. Coach having a little talk with him, putting his arm around his shoulder. On plays like that, the young man knows he messed up. He doesn't need anybody in his corner getting after him. Coach Gaines is going to give him both, a little bit of discipline, a little bit of love.
Wow. Such a pretty pass.
It was, and a pretty run, a pretty catch. He caught that in stride and took off. Unfortunate ending to a great play.
Still 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Saints take over on the turnover.
Golly,
He's
nowhere to
not
go.
going nowhere. That should probably do it for the first quarter here.
Ran into Cam Mallory and Bailey Abercrombie, which goodness gracious, sometimes they don't look as big as they really are on screen. When I saw them walk on the sideline in front of us before the game got started.
That's it. That's the end of the first quarter. Your Blue Devils lead 11-0. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
Welcome back to Mickey Venable Field. We're second. Landon Smith looking, he fires over. Pass is complete, but he's not getting much room. Pass complete to number 12, Gavin Todd. He is a 5'10".
Flag on the play.
190 sophomore or junior for the Saints. I don't know if they got a hold.
I don't know.
Or face mask. Wow, roughing the passer against the Blue Devils.
That's number 12, Todd. That's enough for St. Clair County. First down.
Yeah, definitely what you don't want to see. I mean, can't let them stay in the football game by making mental mistakes.
So a new set of downs for the Saints. They're in Blue Devil territory, and they're driving. And he didn't get nowhere.
No.
Another flag come in. So I don't know if it's going to be holding or what, but another penalty.
They may get us on a face mask.
Looks like it's going against Moody.
Yep.
Another 15-yard penalty. Man, they're shooting themselves in the foot here, Brett.
They are. I mean, again, you may get out of week 4 like this, but you won't get out of November football like this.
No, you won't. So a new set of downs for the Saints. Landon Smith takes it. He drops back. He's being pressured. He fires it over. Pass is complete.
Flag on the play.
But there is a penalty on the play after the result of a touchdown, but there is a penalty.
Looks like we may get a holding call on this one.
An eligible receiver downfield against St. Clair County. So that, man, did that quarterback fire that ball in there.
He did. He slung it in there. I'd like to get the velocity, and he's coming back out.
So it looks like they'll be penalized. Looks like 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 15. We apologize for our tent being in the way here, but again, only place we could set up. So into the first quarter, Leeds is leading Lincoln 28-0. In the first quarter, Mount Brook is 16-0 over Pell City. Landon takes his quarterback. He's being flushed out. He's got a running room chased by Barack, and he runs out of bounds and may be picked up. He may have lost a yard. Actually, he looks like he's lost 2 yards. Yep.
Great discipline by Barack, stopping short right there on the sideline. Tough football play when you're running full speed.
So second and about 17 now for the Saints. 11 minutes to go in the first half. So you have Twins down here on the bottom of your screen. And they got us a hard count.
They must have some kind of convincing count. Blue Devils haven't fallen victim to that extremely often this football season.
That's a good point.
But you can see Landon Smith barking orders to his O-line, barking orders to his receivers. It's got a convincing call.
It's about 2nd and 12 now for the Saints. They're in Blue Devil territory, and they're driving. Landon Smith looks over the sideline for the play. .20 seconds left on the 25-second game clock. He takes the snap. He's being pressured. He goes down. Yeah. My goodness. Who was that?
Josh Willett.
Josh Willett.
Yep, here's Josh Willett.
Here's the replay. It looked like the quarterback wasn't ready for the snap.
And the offensive line didn't fire off immediately either. So they're lucky that the quarterback was even able to catch that and get away without losing the football.
Big third down, another whole heart construction third down for the Moody Blue Devil defense.
And you know what they're going to do there? They're going to gun it likely over the middle where they've had some open opportunities, and we've kind of struggled this year covering pass plays over the middle.
Looks like Moody's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process. Go Blue Devils.
Welcome back to Mickey Venable Field here on the campus of Owenville Middle School. Big third down for the Blue Devils. Need to get off the field here, Brett.
Impressive showing from the defensive line thus far in this game.
There's that hard count again. 12 seconds to go on the 25-second clock. Down to 6, 5. He takes a snap. He's under pressure again. He's being chased. He's got an open field. He throws deep. He's got a man down there, and his overthrows him.
It was a great throw by Landon Smith right there. Throwing on the run, puts the football in a position where only his receiver can catch it, but does not.
Those plays like that scare me because usually your DBs break containment because they're trying to chase down the quarterback.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Big fourth down here for the Saints. Plenty of time on the 25-second game
clock. They're going for it.
No, he looks like he's going to be in.
Get out of bounds.
And it's going to roll in the end zone. Nice. Well, the turnover didn't hurt. I mean, it hurt because such a beautiful play.
Yeah.
But defense, again, that defense is good as advertised. Hold the Saints. Moody takes over on downs. I do have a score update, though, kind of a surprise here. Asheville Bulldogs 12, Aniana Redskins 6.
Well, if we go down, we're going down together.
That's right. So 1st and 10 Moody looks like their own 20-yard line. Let's see what we got here on this series. Charlie takes a snap. Looks like he's –
oh, my goodness.
There's Travis Cave Jr. Wow.
He just emerged from a pile of
9
bodies.
yards.
Driving his feet. Watch this. He just hits a pile, never stops moving, running with vigor.
St. Clair's not said. There it is again. Bravis Cave Jr. There goes Bravis Cave Jr., but he picks up the first down. That's another Arborist first down for the Blue Devils.
He had so much running room. You could tell he wanted to get into it. We'll take the first down. But again, another stop me if you can style play calling from the Moody Blue Devils.
First and 10, Moody, 32-yard line.
Charlie waits on the snap. He takes it. He drops back. He's got time. He's looking deep. He's got it going for Steven Sigler. Looks like a little push off from here, but they didn't call it. Like the call. You kind of get that defense loosened up a little bit, Brett.
Yeah, you got to lull them to sleep with the run and then throw it deep. We've seen Charlie throw that ball a lot to the sideline this year. Connected with Cameron Meadows on it a week ago on a wheel route.
I do want to give a shout-out after this play for our offensive line. Got some new guys playing. Charlie takes a snap, looks at it, fires over Josiah Dozier's head. Looks like that crown again is messing him up. Tonight, the right guard, number 74, Braden Bankston, got the start for the Blue Devils. Now in the game looks like number 52 for the Blue Devils is Fisher Broniger is in. So a lot of moving around since Jackson Randall is out for this game. So 3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Charlie takes a snap. He fakes it. Pass is complete. There goes Steven Jordan. There goes Steven Sigler. There goes Steven Sigler down the sideline and out of bounds. I can't tell.
Goodness gracious. What a bullet from Charlie and a great move from Steven Sigler. That guy.
Steven
is
Sigler,
quick.
the second. Wow.
Great chunk play right there from the Blue
All
Devils.
right, Willie, where are we, bro?
12-yard.
12-yard line. 1st and goal. Another first down for the Arborist. 1st and on the 12-yard line.
Here comes Bravis.
Bravis Cave Jr. Bravis Cave Jr. He was off left tackle there. Picked up.
Blue Devils are running that 11 personnel right off that true tight end, number 31.
We can't see from where we are. We apologize, folks.
Caleb Ragsdale down on a true tight end.
Hands off again to Bravis Cave. They stacked him up, but look at Bravis Cave. So it'd be a 3rd, or did he get the first down? I can't. Willie, was it first? Is it first? It was 3rd down. 3rd and about what, Willie? Can you tell me?
Can't hear from Wheeler. Here comes the hammer package for the Moody Blue Devils. That's that heavy package that features Caleb Goff at the Wildcat back.
It's 3rd down. Looks like from here maybe 1 or 2. I don't know if Willie's mic may be messed up. I can't hear him.
We got Marshall Teofilo as well as Jagger Ludoff, the Bash brother linebackers in.
Watch that. Watch the 25. You get down to 7 seconds. 6, 5. Caleb gets it.
Hands it off.
To Bravis Cave around the end. Bravis Cave Jr. walks in, but we got a penalty.
Flag
Got
on the
to.
play.
Got another flag. And that's going to come in on St. Clair on that one.
Flags all over the field.
Jake doesn't seem to be upset, so I don't know if it was offsides.
In the meantime, while the officials discuss it, you got to love that play call from the Blue Devils. You know that the Saints are selling out to stop Caleb Goff, but he hands it off and lets Bravis waltz on into the end zone. Unfortunately, looks like this one's coming back.
Yeah, again, we apologize for people viewing on the 411. Let's hear the call. Wow. So they got Moody on both of those penalties.
Gaines looking for an explanation. They're going to back us back a country mile here.
Looks like we're on the 25, 26-yard line. Looks like Jake's going to take a timeout. He is. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Play hard, play to win. But when sports injuries occur, you can rely on Encore. Our professional team treats all types of sports-related injuries for athletes of all ages. Our licensed therapists work closely with the patient, your family, and physician to get you back into action quickly and safely. At Encore, we love to see you move. Log on to EncoreRehab.com for a location near you.
Welcome back to Mickey Venable Field here on the campus of Odenville Middle School, where Moody had it on the 12-yard line, and they've backed themselves up due to penalties, so it looks like it's 3rd and long for the Blue Devils. Let's see what they dial up here. Charlie waits on the snap. He takes it. He drops back. He's got time. They're blitzing from that end. He's got a guy wide open. Oh!
No flag on the play. Interesting call for no flag.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely had our guy by the neck and dragged him down in the end zone. Not only definitely pass interference, but also a dangerous play for the officials to let happen.
Brings up 4th down.
Wow. I did not see the DB behind him for where we are sitting. I thought he was wide open.
Let's go, Saints fans. Let's get on our feet right
I guess
here.
it's due to this crown of the field. Charlie's just off on some of his throws tonight, and I know he'll get that. He'll have to get that corrected. Moody's going for it. Another throw-up ball.
Oh, just never saw it.
Saints hold.
Ball's incomplete. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, St. Clair.
It's not a bad football throw from Charlie,
No.
just not chemistry. It's to the back shoulder where the receiver could turn and make a play. Just chalk that one up to chemistry, maybe a miscue. Josiah's eyes didn't get up fast enough.
But those are it's a big win for the Saints. It gives them a little bit of momentum. So the defense now for the Blue Devils has to take that momentum away from them, Brett.
Yeah, I mean, this insanely tight defensive squad for the Moody Blue Devils has been the spark that we've needed to keep this offense afloat this game.
Landon Smith takes it. Looks like he hands off to Bass, and he's not getting nowhere.
Yeah, they've just had nowhere to go. I mean, this defensive line, especially with 4 down for the Moody Blue Devils, has just been eating them up at the line of scrimmage. They've got nothing. The only positive yards they've been able to get through is through the air so far.
It looks like, Brad, a lot of Blue Devil fans are on the home side over there in that corner, it looks like.
We just don't plenty of room over there.
2nd down for the Saints.
Don't have a whole lot of space over here.
I cannot see, I apologize, I cannot see the markers to see how far he has to go. So Landon takes a snap. He's rushed, he's flushed out. Oh, almost. Cam Mallory almost with the interception.
Landon Smith tried an athletic play right there. Just kind of tried to sidearm throw it. He's a lefty to his guy, and Cam just swatted it down. Great play by Cam
So
Mallory.
another big 3rd down for the Whole Heart Construction. 3rd down for the Moody defense.
See if Cam Mallory can get some reps at corner next week.
18 seconds to go on the 25-second game clock. Landon Smith looks over to the sideline for his play. You got twins at the top of the screen, and now they've changed formation, and you got twins at the bottom. Still a little confusion. You got, I don't know how many timeouts he has left.
I do feel like they've taken
That's
fair
their
share
3rd
of
one,
timeouts.
I believe. Yep, that's their final timeout. We've got 6 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Contact Bart Perry for an auto quote today.
Are you looking to purchase a property? We can help with that. Looking to buy land or investment property? We can help with that. Looking to list your property? We can help with that.
We are Exit Realty Crossroads, and we are here to help people buy and sell real estate in the central Alabama area. Our local and knowledgeable agents are here to help you through every step of the process. Go Blue Devils.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. We have 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the first half. Your Blue Devils lead 11-0. Big 3rd down play here for the Blue Devil defense. Another Whole Heart Construction Blue Devil defense. You've got trips down here at the bottom of the screen, and Moody's coming. Now they back off. They try to get us with the hard count. Waiting on the snap. He takes it. He drops back. He throws it. He throws it deep. Ooh. Incomplete. Defending on the play was number 5, Colin Baker.
Landon aired it out, gave his receiver an opportunity to catch the
So
ball.
another win for the Blue Devils.
Another great defensive drive.
Brett, they're going to have to clean a lot of this stuff up on penalty-wise. Because you go next week on the road at Helena. There's the snap. Shank punt. Downs at about the 43, 44-yard line for the Blue Devils.
Yep, you're absolutely right. We talked about it a couple weeks ago against Oxford. All the penalties that we gave up in that game would have certainly equaled more than the 3 points that we lost that football game by. And you can get out of week 3 potentially with all these penalties, but November and December football, these type of mistakes will get you sent home.
Do have an update from the Clay Chalkville Shades Valley game. Clay Chalkville. Forgot who they were playing. They're up 14-0. It may be Shades Valley. Yeah, it is Shades Valley. LeCameron Meadows off right in, down the sideline.
There's LeCameron.
He picks up about 12, 13 yards and picks up the Arborist first down.
Having a great football game so far. A week ago, LeCameron finished 9 carries for 106 yards. He averaged over 10 yards a carry with a touchdown, not to mention 2 receptions for 63 as well. And they're going to feed the hot hand, but nothing going on that one.
Looks like he may have lost a yard. Actually lost 2 yards, 3 yards on that play. So it'll be a 2nd and 13. Will Fisher into the ball game. Low snap. Hands off to LeCameron. Stutter steps up the middle. He breaks out. LeCameron.
Goodness gracious. Made
up
something
the middle.
out of nothing right there. He got low snap, a little bit fumbled to get that handoff, and not much going at the line of scrimmage, but he was patient, found the hole, and picked up some positive yards for the Blue Devils.
Big third down here for the Blue Devils. 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. Charlie looking to the sideline for his play. Plenty of time on the 25-second game clock. You got Twins at the bottom of your screen. Josiah Dozier at the top. Charlie takes the snap. Here they come. Here's hands off LeCameron Meadows. Stutter steps. Breaks through. LeCameron Meadows. Picks up positive yardage. Looks like he picked up the first down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where
we are, folks, we can't see. We're at a very bad angle, but we'll apologize again. Our camera guys are doing the best they can to provide a good view for you. So 1st and 10, Blue Devils from the Arborist. Bravis Cave Jr., Bravis Cave Jr., Bravis Cave Jr.! Wow!
And I know that you guys may get sick and tired of hearing this term, but
here's
a
look at
1-2
the play.
punch. Here's the replay. Just breaks through, speed. That's 240 pounds moving at an extremely fast pace.
That's another first down. Handoff to him again. He stutter steps. Bravis Cave Jr. still has it. Waiting for the signal.
Touchdown.
Bravis Cave Jr.
Goodness gracious. 2 running backs running at this speed, with this vigor, with this ferocity. That is a winning recipe for the Moody Blue Devils.
Wow. Here's a replay.
Off of one, and then takes these last 2 into the end zone with him.
Gentlemen, that is a grown man.
It's a grown man. There's a couple of them running the football for the Moody Blue Devils.
Waiting on that all-important. No, we're going to go for 2 again. Caleb Goff waiting for the signal.
It's good.
It's good. With 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half, your Blue Devils 20, St. Clair County Fighting Saints 0.
You saw the rhythm again from the running game. The Blue Devils.
Actually, it's 19 to 0.
Blue Devils just leaning into that identity as a team that's going to impose their will through the ground. A veteran offensive line. Yeah, there's a couple newcomers in the mix this week, but still a great offensive line. 2 grown men running backs, and they just drove it down their throats all the way into the end zone.
They needed that drive, Brett, after the long pass to Elijah and the turnover.
See an interesting conversation between Coach Wiley and Coach Gaines right here. Looked to me like Coach Wiley had something in mind, and Gaines may have talked him out of it right there. The old Wiley Coyote trying to find some extra hidden yards that he's given away.
Cal Overton has it teed up, waiting on his kick. Deep, deep kick. He takes it.
Got to
He
fill
got
our
a little
lanes.
running room, and he ain't finding nobody.
Ooh.
So it looks like he's about on the 20, 25, 26-yard line.
Another opportunity for this smothering defense to step up and show them what they're made of. I want you to pay attention to the Saints right here. They've really not been able to get anything going in the run game. There's been a little bit of success through their screen plays and a little bit of success from their drag routes across the middle. So look for the Blue Devils to make some in-game adjustments to shut that down, and if they can stop those couple of plays, the Saints really aren't going to have many options going into the second half.
1st and 10 from the Saints. It looks like it's about the 26, 27-yard line, their own 26, 27-yard line. 4 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the first half. Landon Smith takes his low snap. Bass with the carry, breaks off. And he's slow getting up. I would be too if I'm getting hit by that D-line. Yeah, he's coming off.
Golly.
He got slow. He's hurt.
And that's number 26, Antonio Bass. He's been their go-to running back this football game.
So Landon Smith comes back over from the sideline. New running back, it looks like. Waiting on the snap. He looks back over to the sideline for his play.
3 down linemen for the Blue Devil defense. Kind of selling out against the pass right here.
He's under pressure. There he goes. There he goes. I can't tell.
Cam Mallory.
Cam Mallory. Here's the replay.
Excuse me, Caleb O'Neal in on that play for the Blue Devils.
Good job, Caleb.
Guy, you watch him get a little bit of air to try to swat down that football, but comes down and makes a sack.
Another big third down another whole heart construction third down for the Moody Blue Devil defense.
They got to get to the line of scrimmage.
Landon Smith looks over to the sideline. Has his play. 7 seconds to go on the 25-second. They have no timeouts left. He takes a snap, and here they come. It was that little bubble screen, and they defended it, but there's some speed.
Nowhere
no,
to go. Disciplined football. They just pushed him to the outside. Here's a replay right here. They knew exactly where they were going. Watch, I mentioned that just before the drive started. The Blue Devils made some adjustments and put a stop to it.
Timeout, Blue Devils.
Looks like Moody's going to take a timeout with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first half. We're going to take a quick break as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil Football, the 411 Network.
When roofing problems arise, homeowners only have one question: can you help me? And at Revolution Roofing, the answer is absolutely. And we'll help the right way. That means a free roofing evaluation, quality workmanship on the project, and open communication throughout the process. We're also licensed and insured and provide a lifetime warranty on all new roofing systems. Plus, Revolution Roofing is a local company. We live and work in this community, so we are always around. Contact us today for a free evaluation.
At Lions and Lambs, we are dedicated to being the hands and feet of Jesus both locally and globally. Our mission is to share the gospel and help those in need. Whether here in the U.S., South America, Africa, or Asia, we create opportunities for people to encounter Jesus and experience His love firsthand. We support local leaders, help fund missions to spread the gospel, and supplies to bring hope where it's needed the most. Do you want to join us in making a difference? Partner with us through prayer, donating, or coming along on a trip. Find out how to join us and stay connected with our journey on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at lionsandlambs.info.
It's over his head.
Oh, wow.
It's been, yeah. It was blocked. It was touched.
Wow. Athletic play by the punter right
Great
there.
timeout. Now we got time to put one more on the board before the half. Some quick scores. Asheville still leading Aniana 12-6. Clay Chalkville 14-0 over Shades Valley. 1st and 10 Blue Devils. Charlie waiting on the snap. He takes it. Hands off LeCameron. Stutter steps. Pushed outside. LeCameron is off the right side, and he runs. And he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, he wanted contact at the end of that play. He said, I'm not just going to run out of bounds. I'm going to put a bruise on you at the end of that one. Hey, somebody text me the score to that Oak Grove game. Let me know how them Tigers are doing.
I do have Center Point 18, Jacksonville 7 in the second quarter. Looks like it's second and about 5. I'm really guessing. Charlie takes a snap. LeCameron again.
Oh, nowhere to go that time.
Yeah. Lost yardage, so it's going to be a 3rd down. I cannot tell where.
Looks like 3rd and 9.
Kevin Thomas stop, brings up 3rd down.
Big 3rd down for the Blue Devils. Will Fisher into the ball game. Charlie has his play. Takes a snap. There's LeCameron again. Off right in.
It's going to be a 1st down for the Blue Devils.
Wow, see where this angle is. I
can't see anything. It's difficult.
Fisher, Brinegar comes off the game, out of the game.
Bravis Cave in for LeCameron Meadows.
1 minute, 17 seconds. Charlie takes the snaps, a low snap, hands off to Bravis. Bravis stutter steps up the middle. Dragon tacklers with him. Bravis Cave Jr.
Just a hard runner. I bet, according to history, I bet they feed the hot hand and give him the football again.
About to be under 1 minute to go in the first half.
Looks like they're at their 9-yard line.
9, thank you, Willie. 1st and goal, or 2nd and goal. Charlie looks over.
Let some time run off the clock.
Bravis Cave off right in. I don't know how many timeouts he has left.
It's another 1st down.
It's another 1st down for the Arborist there. Charlie takes a snap, another low snap. That's Bravis Cave Jr. Draggling tacklers with him.
They're selling out against the run. He's still getting positive yardage. Coach Gaines is signaling, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
17, 16, 15,
saying run
14,
the same play.
13. They're not going to get it off, Brett. They don't have enough time.
I think so. I think they got it in them.
Another low snap. That's Bravis Cave Jr. up the middle.
Wait for the signal.
Waiting on the call from the referee.
And that's nothing. They didn't get in.
Did not get in. We do get the ball back at the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Blue Devils are wanting to stay out on the field. They've got something to say, and the officials will have nothing of it.
We'll get down there with Willie, interview Coach Gaines here, and find out what happened on that play. Gaines is not very happy right now. He's wanting an explanation from the referee, and they're ignoring him. He's wanting to talk to somebody as the Blue Devils are going off the field.
Just utterly ignoring him, just walking off, pretending they don't hear him.
So it's 19-0.
Charlie seems to be explaining we were in the end zone.
Let's take it down to Willie interviewing Coach Jake Gaines.
Looks like we were just as confused as you. What happened on the last play there?
Well, we went, on 2 right there, and they had 4 guys jump off sides, and then we snapped it. But we were trying to milk the clock out, and we did that. We accomplished that goal. Now we wanted to score with that. But, man, it just, a little sloppy half. I feel like we're dominating the game. Defense, I think special teams look good. And then offense, again, they're moving the ball. We've had a lot of penalties, and I know, but I can live with the effort penalties, and we're never going to complain on the road. We know what it is coming in here. you know, we used to use this association before I took the job, and we knew what it was going to be. I think right now it's 14-3, and you know, it is what it is, and we got to overcome that because guess what? They can't put them in the end zone, and so we're going to keep playing. But you know, let's take a second and thank God for this weather. I mean, I've been looking at it all week, and I'm seeing lightning bolts on my weather app. So we're screwed. We're going to be here till midnight, but you know, we've been really blessed. Let's hopefully it holds off, and I'm excited for the second half, man. We're in a good spot right here, and our kids are going to respond, and I'm going to lead, and we get to just continue to work on ourselves, get the ball coming out right here, and no, we're all good. Everything's good.
Yes, we are good, Coach. Good luck to you in the second half. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you, Willie. Now we're going to turn it over to the Fighting Saints Marching Band and then the Moody Blue Devil Marching Band.
Here, let me see. She's up here. No, I asked her. She said to come with you. She said she's coming. All right. We gotta go to the line and stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Moody Blue Devils marching band.
By the time I went to text him to see where he's at, I couldn't find him. I was going to have him check it out. I have not. Yeah, when I saw my wife on there, it was raining. Ooh, that breeze does feel good, but.
Radar pretty active.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of St. Clair County Superintendent Dr. Justin Burns and St. Clair County High School Principal Mr. James Sims, we proudly present to you the sound of the Saints Marching Band. The band director is Mr. Brandon Allen. Cabaret sponsor, Mrs. Sally Bauer, and color guard sponsors, Mrs. Jessica Stanzel and Miranda Tortorisi. Their show tonight features music inspired by the elements of air, earth, water, and fire. Drum Major Cason Pierce, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, your Sound of the Saints Marching Band.
But when sports injuries occur, you can rely on Encore. Our professional team treats all types of sports-related injuries for athletes of all ages. Our licensed therapists work closely with the patient, your family, and physician to get you back into action quickly and safely. At Encore, we love to see you move. Log on to EncoreRehab.com for a location near you.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
At Lions and Lambs, we are dedicated to being the hands and feet of Jesus both locally and globally. Our mission is to share the gospel and help those in need. Whether here in the U.S., South America, Africa, or Asia, we create opportunities for people to encounter Jesus and experience his love firsthand. We support local leaders, help fund missions to spread the gospel, and supplies to bring hope where it's needed the most. Do you want to join us in making a difference? Partner with us through prayer, donating, or coming along on a trip. Find out how to join us and stay connected with our journey on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at lionsandlambs.info.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
Welcome back to Mickey Venable Field here on the campus of Odenville Middle School, where your Blue Devils are leading 19-0. Brett, thoughts of the first half?
What can you say again? I feel like a broken record. Same thing I said last week. This defense, shining stars for the Moody Blue Devils. I mean, goodness gracious, one little slip up there. They let the Saints get into the end zone. We got a little help from the flags and whistles ourselves on that one. But other than that play, they have been absolutely smothering the Saints. Let's also give a huge shout-out to this offensive line. Like Cameron Meadows and Bravis Cave just seem to be imposing their will on this St. Clair County defense. And then again, a few misses on special teams. You heard Coach talk about the penalties, the undisciplined play. You really have to hold yourself to a high standard no matter who you're playing. No matter if you're playing, Oxford or Gainesville, St. Clair County or Lincoln. You want to play at the level of the Blue Devils standard. So you love that Coach Gaines, leaving halftime up 19-0, he's still pointing out things that we can improve on. We got to get better and better every single time we play the game of football.
Want to give a shout-out to all those watching on the 411 network. We've just been bombarded with people, and we really do appreciate you letting us know where you're watching from. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Maryland, Wyoming, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, just all over the United States, and we really appreciate you tuning in tonight to watch the Blue Devils.
Your name is Matthew Cook.
About a minute to go in the half before they whistle it in and have the teams ready to have for the second half kickoff. Again, at the end of the ball game, we'll have Willie talk to Coach Jake Gaines about tonight's game. Be on the lookout next week for Ashlyn Cook. Will be interviewed by a special interviewer. Actually, Bentley Gaines will be interviewing Ashley Cook tonight after the game, and that will drop sometime next week on social media. So you need to watch that and watch Bentley Gaines. And she's probably going to start her career in broadcasting, and she can always say she started on the 411 network. What about that, Brett?
I mean, goodness gracious, it's the pros up here, right? We got Eric Parsons. Eric Parsons leading the show. We're in great hands.
Eric Parsons is the man when it comes to setting this stuff up, and we really appreciate him taking his time to do this.
It's a great team. It's so fun every Friday night. So many people willing to help. So many kids that are in high school that are doing a great job, that are dedicating their Friday nights as high schoolers to come out here and just be a part of something great. And it's just so blessed to be a part of the 411 Network and part of this great community and something to look forward to every single Friday night during fall.
Have an update. Leeds is leading Lincoln 42-0. I believe that may be at halftime or in the third quarter. We're trying to get an Oak Grove score. We do have an Oak Grove score.
Oak Grove score at halftime, 21-7. Pleasant Grove leads at the half. You can never count out them Tigers there. They've always been a second-half team.
What classification are they?
The Oak Grove Tigers, I believe they're 4A.
4A, okay. Moody will be receiving the second-half kickoff. Don't be surprised here to see St. Clair do something to try to gain a possession back.
If they do kick it off, don't be surprised to see the Blue Devils potentially take it all the way home.
Moody is preparing for that till they see. Yep.
They gave us something to look at.
Kickoff sponsor to start the second half, Oakville Utility Board.
Number 80, Hunter Swalfield kicks it off for the Saints. Kicks it deep. It looks like that Steven Sigler takes it. Steven Sigler looking for some running room. He's got an open lane. Steven Sigler's looking for a run. There goes Steven Sigler down the sideline. Steven finally run out of bounds.
And he is fast. He's the type of return man you want. It was a great kick from Hunter Swalfield. Steven Sigler is able to take it, get some open space, and make a good play.
Moody will start in the Saints territory. 1st and 10. Looks like they're on the 46-yard line of St. Clair. You got Steven Sigler at the bottom of the screen. Twins at the top. LeCameron Meadows at the lone setback. Sigler goes in motion. Charlie waits on the snap. He takes it. Hands off LeCameron. LeCameron Meadows around left end. And sorry for the view, folks, but with the tents are, somebody asked on social media about why are the tents there. It's for defensive offense, for our trainers to work on people. It's just a thing most everybody has now, and unfortunately they do block some views. We apologize for that. And we were corrected about the homecoming. Homecoming is next week, Brett, for the Saints.
That makes more sense. Goodness gracious.
There's LeCameron Meadows. LeCameron Meadows. LeCameron Meadows.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a
LeCameron Meadows.
Man.
He's probably going to get 15. He threw the ball up. Nope, he didn't. Where's the replay? They tried to strip it from him.
And you saw the Blue Devils in 11 personnel, one setback and one tight end, and LeCameron hit a hole and then showed his strength.
That was a statement right there, Brett.
It sure was.
That all-important extra point. Place kick up, and it's good. With 11 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the third quarter, your Blue Devils are on the board again, 26-0. Wow. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Did I talk about the rain again? Yeah, dude. Hey, this is Corey Harrison, owner of Whole Heart Construction. This is Corey Harrison, owner of Whole Heart Construction. I'm a Moody graduate of 2008, and we're proud supporters of Blue Devils football. We focus on doors, windows, decks, and more. We'll even work in the rain. If you're on the visitor side, we'll treat you just as well as if you're on the home side. Thank you, and go Blue Devils.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. LeCameron Meadows, not sure how long that run was, Brett, but it was a long run, and he took people with him, and it was a thing of beauty from where we were to get the Moody Blue Devils on that second half possession on the board quickly. Cal Overton setting it up to kick it off for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, the only question you have about this Moody Blue Devil running game is who do you start on your fantasy team? I mean, Travis Cave, LeCameron Meadows,
yeah,
it's got to be potentially the best running back duo in 5A football.
5 seconds, you got to get it off. Deep kick. And it's returnable. Oh, they broke down and forced him out of bounds, it looks like. Not sure where he is. Maybe on the 20. 15, I'm not sure where he spots the ball. 411 Network also wants to thank all the sponsors this year who bought a sponsorship commercial for the 411 Network. We really appreciate your support. So 1st and 10 Saints. Looks like Antonio Bass is back in the ball game after leaving in the second quarter. Landon Smith takes the ball. He looks. He throws it over. Pass is complete.
Runs into 4 white jerseys.
Reception made by number 12, Gavin Todd. They're using their tight end a little bit. He lines up in that tight end. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Landon Smith looks to the sideline. Man goes in motion. He takes it. He rolls out. He rolls. He throws it. Oh.
And you've seen St. Clair try this a little bit. They try to move the pocket, and that's what a good coaching staff will do with an offense that's getting a lot of pressure. You want to move the launch point of the quarterback, so get him out of the pocket, slide the line of scrimmage, especially considering how much pressure he's under. They're just trying to make some kind of adjustment so they can get the ball out. Still no success from the Saints.
Big third down here. Whole Heart Construction. Moody defense, Blue Devil defense, third down. Not sure. It's about 3rd and maybe 4, 5. Landon takes a snap. He's rushed. He just throws it deep. Down. Oh, pass is caught.
They're calling him out of bounds. No, saying he stepped out of bounds.
No, they're saying this pass is reception. Yep. Pass complete. Stepped out of bounds.
What a gun from Landon Smith there.
So that sets up a new set of downs. Landon Smith throwing again, and he's running for his life.
He's running from Caleb Goff. It's quick to get to the quarterback there. Big chunk play.
Looks like Noah Hicks had defended that last play well. Brett turned his head around, but great catch by the Saints.
It was. I'm not sure if Noah actually knew that the ball was in the air.
So 2nd and 10. Takes it off. Antonio Bass looking for running room. He ain't finding much, and he falls down.
Beautiful defensive play.
Actually lost about a yard, maybe.
You got guys setting the edge. So there's nowhere for this running back to go. Inside guys playing inside out, outside guys playing outside in, and he just gets pinched in the middle and lost maybe a foot or two.
Big third down, another Whole Heart Construction. Third down for this Moody Blue Devil defense.
Got to get off the field in this situation. Cannot let that one big play put you in position to get scored on.
Landon Smith looks over to the sideline. He has his play. Four, 3, 2, and he gets it off. And here comes the pressure.
Oh.
He throws it, and the pass is incomplete.
Great defense. Number 5, Kylan Baker.
Kylan Baker.
And Henry Smith was bringing pressure on that play. Almost got to the quarterback, and the number 5, Kylan Baker, makes a great defensive play for the Blue Devils.
This is 4-down territory for the Saints.
And you can expect them to just continue to let it fly after one successful shot on this drive.
That man's not even set on there. Now they have everybody set. He takes a snap.
Here comes.
He just slinging it up in the air.
That's a pick.
Oh! Incomplete. Blue Devils.
Double coverage.
Take over on downs. A great defensive.
Great stand. That's exactly what you're looking for besides that one long completion.
Somebody told me that St. Clair is just, they love to just drop back and sling it. And this started this third quarter they have. So Blue Devils New start over on their own, looks like 34-yard line. Trips down here at the bottom of the screen. Charlie takes the snap. Bravis Cave has it, runs up the middle. Picks up about 2 yards.
You can see the way that these guys are running the football. They want to score every time they get it. They don't want to pick up 3 or 4, 5 yards or a first down. They want to get in the end zone. They're running with passion.
Logan Johnson, sophomore for the Blue Devils, is in at wide receiver, number 20. Elijah's in motion. Hands it off to Elijah. Looks from the running room. He's around the end. Stutter steps. Gets positive yardage.
Yeah, able to make something out of nothing. It looked like the Saints were watching film on that one as their outside backer stepped up and put an end to what we thought was that play, but Elijah was able to bounce out and pick up some positive yards, bringing up about 3rd and about 4 or 5.
It looks like 4. Yeah, it looks like maybe 3rd and 5, Brett. Let's see what they dial up. Takes it, another high snap. Bravis Cave, stutter steps. Bravis Cave, 5, 6 yards. He picks up the Arborist first down for the Blue Devils. Somebody, my brother told me we need to nickname him the Bus. You got the Beast and the Bus.
The Beast and the Bus.
I like it.
First and 10 Blue Devils. Charlie fakes it to Bravis. He's going to go deep. He's got, almost intercepted.
He was looking for Steven Sigler deep. Couldn't connect with him. You got Will Fisher in running that sniffer. We were talking during the break. He's doing a really good job picking up some blocks to spring forward these running backs. He's a little bit shorter than this offensive line, so he's hard for these middle linebackers to get a read on. He's able to make one good block, let the running backs make a cut. Will Fisher finding ways to affect this football game positively.
2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Elijah's in motion again. No, Josiah Dozier's in motion. Bravis Cave Jr. up the middle. Bravis Cave Jr. 1 step away from open field. Looks like he's going to pick up about 4 yards.
They're going to bring in that tight end again, number 31, Caleb Ragsdale.
So about 3rd and about 6. A long 6 for the Blue Devils.
Last time they had this set, they gave the football in a inside zone, picked up a long gain. Deschamps in motion. Here's that.
Bravis Cave Jr. Oh, he almost broke it. He's close.
Man, it feels like must-see TV every time one of these backs get the football.
They're going to go for it. I hear
it's
Jake.
4th and about 1.
And 1. Thank you, Willie. 4th and 1 for the Blue Devils. Heavy package in.
And here's that hammer package, and I'm having PTSD. I was the Wildcat quarterback for the Blue Devils. I dropped a snap on 4th and 1 on this very football field.
Caleb Goff looking for running room. Caleb Goff gets the first down.
Pick it up.
That's another, the Arborist first down for the Blue Devils, keeping this drive alive. They're in Saint territory.
There's nothing to say about that other than big boy football. We're going to put our big boys in. You put your big boys in, see if you can stop us. Looks like a timeout here.
Maybe official timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Did y'all talk about the rain again?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, this is Corey Harrison, owner of Whole Heart Construction. This is Corey Harrison, owner of Whole Heart Construction. I'm a Moody graduate of 2008, and we're proud supporters of Blue Devils football. We focus on doors, windows, decks, and more. We'll even work in the rain. If you're on the visitor side, we'll treat you just as well as if you're on the home side. Thank you, and go Blue Devils.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils. LaCamera Meadows is a lone setback. Charlie takes the snap. He fakes it to him. He's looking. He throws. He's got a man down deep. He's got a man. His pass is complete. I can't tell who it is. Is it Elijah?
Looks like Elijah.
Elijah Rutledge.
Here's a replay right here. Watch Charlie against pressure, steps up in the pocket, takes somewhat of a hit, and still delivers a bomb. It's going to be a great play for Charlie.
That was a touchdown. Wow. From where we
so
are.
Hard to see.
Yeah, we couldn't tell he was in, but touchdown Blue Devils.
How about that? Touchdown Blue Devils. What a bomb from Charlie and a great connection.
Will Yates in to attempt that all-important extra point. Kick up and good with 5 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Your Blue Devils 33, St. Clair County Saints 0. We'll take another quick break. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
This is Senator Lance Bell. I want to thank you for the opportunity to represent you in Montgomery. I am so excited about this time of year as we watch our cheerleaders, our football teams, and our band as they perform on the field. And parents, I'm not forgetting about you. That's what's great about Alabama. I'm Senator Lance Bell. Thank you for the privilege to serve you in Montgomery.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. I'm David Simpson along with Brett Staggs, Willie Strickland, bringing you the broadcast tonight here at Mickey Venable Field. Score update, Springville on top of Alma Bryant, 21-0.
Wow.
Clay Chalkville 28-0 over Shades Valley. Asheville 20-13 over Aniana. We're about to 8 seconds to go on the 25-second game clock.
Uh-oh.
Little pooch kick.
Sit ball.
That's a live ball.
Sit
and
ball.
It bounced our way.
Oh, and they got it.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Oh, Moody got it.
Moody got the ball.
Wow. Look at Wiley. Congratulations, Coach Wiley.
The Wiley Coyote. A little bit of trickery there, and we thought about that at the beginning of the football game and executed well. And the Saints are not happy about it.
No, they're not, and fans are letting us have it over there, being up 33-0, but it's football. So in the ball game now is that was the one I thought recovered it. That's Jordan Thomas. He is a freshman wide receiver for the Saints. Looks like he's cramping up. But you have to be ready every play, Brad. And people can fuss. You're up 33-0 on your team, but again, you have to stop them. You have to do things. You have to be prepared each play.
Yeah, it's not personal. It's football, and this is not about this game. This is at some level or another. This is about reps. Later in the football season, you might have to rely on a play like that, and you don't want to only have it repped a couple of times. You want to really have it under your belt. Secondly, Blue Devils want to get up to a comfortable enough pace where they can start subbing in, trying out a little bit more depth, and it looks like they've got a couple guys getting ready on the sideline to go in and start building that depth.
Bravis Cave Jr. is your lone setback, known as the bus. The bus goes in motion. Charlie takes the snap. He looks.
He's got him wide
He's got
open.
a guy wide open.
Oh.
And pass falls incomplete. Looks like it's intended for Elijah Rutledge again. It's hard to see their numbers from this far back.
Looks like there's another player down for the Saints.
So there's a St. Clair County player down in the end zone. We'll stay here with it as they attend to the injury. Score update, looks like Leeds is rolling over the Golden Bears from Lincoln 42-7. Center Point in Jacksonville, Center Point still leads Jacksonville 26-13. We have the Oak Grove score. They're being beat 21-7. The Purple Cats from Arrington, we do not have an update on that. So Ashlyn Cook, our director, needs to give us an update. Or somebody maybe on the comments can holler at us and give us an update on that score. But Coach Gaines said it right at halftime, end of halftime, about the weather. Looking at the radar earlier today, it looked like at 7 o'clock it was going to be a monsoon. And, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And as of right now, knock on wood, and I'm trying to find wood, so no rain.
Looks like the player is going to make his way off the field. Looked like they were stretching him for a cramp, but still kind of limping, so we hope for a speedy recovery from him.
5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Bravis Cave Jr. is in the backfield. Charlie takes a snap. He looks. He's throwing again.
Deep again.
He takes it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. Oh, my goodness.
That was Josiah Dozier.
Congratulations to Josiah.
And here's the replay right here. Had an out and go. Just a 50-50 ball. Josiah goes up and makes the catch. And they're airing it out here, and Charlie is starting to feel it late in this third quarter here for the Blue Devils.
Will Yates in to attempt the all-important extra point. Snap, low snap. Kick is up. And it's good with 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Your Moody Blue Devils 40, St. Clair County Saints 0. We'll take a quick break ourselves. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football on the 411 Network.
Because I'm going to say the line about if you're in the visitors crowd, we'll treat you just as nice as if you're on the Blue Devil side. Yeah. Let me add that to it. And then go Blue Devils. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got on this one. It's already going.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. Moody on the board again, leading 40-0 on the Battle of 411. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Waiting on Cal Overton to tee it up. He's in that pooch position again. And there he goes. No little pooch kick.
Same kick.
And he called for a fair catch. Just gives other teams something to think about when we're kicking off.
Every odd play that you run is about 15 minutes that another team has to spend either writing up a game plan for or practicing in their walkthroughs. And so that's why, coaches like Coach Gaines like to run some odd plays early on, like that water bucket that we did early on in the season, the field goal. Now they got to spend 20 minutes writing up a game plan and 20 minutes practicing. It just takes time away from the rest of the game.
1st and 10 Saints, looks like from their own 25-yard line or 30-yard line. I can't really tell. Hands off the middle. Finds a little running room. Going to be 2nd down. Due to our angle, we're not able to see anything. They're going to get a false start against St. Clair. The running back went down into his position.
It was the 33-yard line. We'll take it 5 yards back now.
Thank you, Willie.
Call came in from Coach Gaines to Caleb, dialing up something special here, it seems.
They're going to take another shot downfield. You can bet you bottom dollar on that. Yep.
That would be flags and whistles this time.
Another false start. Still 2nd down. And it's going to be a long 2nd down and very long.
Yep, you can expect them to air it out here, and they've already showed they're not scared. Brody McCutcheon playing center field here for the Blue Devils.
Landon Smith hands it off.
Oh.
Up the middle. Fighting for yardage. Ball comes
goodness.
out. Is that Caleb?
Caleb had the ball. Looked like nobody saw it, though.
So it brings up a 3rd down for the Fighting Saints. Moody not ready. Tell you, this Landon Smith is a very disciplined quarterback. He's a sophomore, I believe.
Gunslinger.
2 years to play in this system. He's going to be something. He's being flushed down. He's got running room, and he runs out of bounds. Cannot tell if he got the 1st down or not. Clock still running. There's Blue Devil defense is saying it's.
Oh, it's 4th down.
4th down.
It's like 4th and 9.
Okay, thank you, Willie.
Looks like
again, we'll apologize for the viewing angle when we're down on this end. It's what we have to deal with, folks, and we apologize, but thank you for watching.
Viewing angle's great at the 35-yard line.
That's
though.
right.
Looks like the Blue Devils are going for this punt. Coach Wiley told me before the game they really wanted to block one. They're still going for it.
Caleb got back. Here he goes. They're running in.
Oh. He thought about it.
It's going to be down at about the 36, 37-yard line of the Blue Devils.
It's a flag on the play.
Either they held somebody up or blocking the back. Here's the call.
Face mask on the punting team.
So Saints will be penalized at the end of the kick, so the ball will move to about the 40. So they're in Saint territory now with that penalty. Looks like it's on the 47 and 48 of the Saints.
Here we go. Kevin James in at running back for the Blue Devils. Strong runner in his own right.
Elijah Rutledge in motion. Charlie takes the snap. Fires it over to Elijah. Looking for a block. He gets a block. Great block. Number 17 for the Blue Devils, Samuel Deschamps, blocking there on the perimeter. Brett did a pretty good job.
It's good to see some of these younger guys in, getting some reps. Still got some guys out there like Elijah and Josiah, most of the offensive line. Kevin James, I mean, every time we see this guy come into the game, he makes some good runs. Just doesn't have the size some of the other running backs have.
Charlie takes the snap. Kevin James with the ball. Breaks the tackle, but it's
going to take 3 people to bring him down. 18 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this football game.
It's going to be third and about 7.
And we're going to go into the fourth quarter on that one.
Yep. So that is the end of the third quarter. Your Moody Blue Devils 40, St. Clair County Fighting Saints 0. We'll take a quick break ourselves. You're watching Moody Blue Devil football with the 411 Network.
What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
What if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back and he tramples him some more and he's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
You think this is just a gray metal box, right? Let's get a little closer. Closer? Amanda brand gas furnaces are designed, engineered, and assembled in the USA. So this baby is true red, white, and blue.
Excellent care for your trees starts and ends with us. Backed by a 15-year history of integrity and safety, we're dedicated to preserving the health of your trees while ensuring the safety of your home. Advanced tree care requires experience and expertise. That's why our team of experts, led by an ISA-certified arborist, specializes in pruning, tree removal, disease treatment, and preventative maintenance. Enjoy your trees for years to come. Call the Arborist, your trusted source for tree care.
When roofing problems arise, homeowners only have one question: can you help me? And at Revolution Roofing, the answer is absolutely. And we'll help the right way. That means a free roofing evaluation, quality workmanship on the project, and open communication throughout the process. We're also licensed and insured and provide a lifetime warranty on all new roofing systems. Plus, Revolution Roofing is a local company. We live and work in this community, so we are always around. Contact us today for a free evaluation.
Welcome back to the 411 Network. Just had the lowering of the flag, and we want to thank all our men and women, police, firemen, serving our country all across the world. We appreciate your service to this great country.
Hey, if I can, while the guys are coming on the field, I want to give a quick shout out to my East Central Patriots. They are up 43-0 midway through the third quarter.
Oh, awesome. Congrats. So 3rd and about 7 for the Blue Devils. They're showing trips here at the bottom of the screen. Charlie takes a snap, fakes it to deep. Wide open, first down. Steven Sigler, the second on that reception.
And you can just see Charlie starting to feel more comfortable running through his progressions, letting the ball fly a little bit. Just seems like he's not thinking as much in the later half of this game, starting to play really better. Remember, he's a stud quarterback.
He is.
He also told me that he has adjusted to the crown. The crown did throw him off a little bit in the first half, like you guys were talking about.
He is a Georgia Southern commit. Will be an early enrollee. So that's the Arborist first down for the Blue Devils. Josiah Dozier in motion, stops. Kevin James.
Oh my goodness!
Kevin James
just raking through that line, and he came behind a pulling guard and I believe a pulling tackle on that play.
He picked up about 6 yards on that carry, so 2nd and 4. Charlie takes a snap. Kevin James with a carry. Twists around there. Looks like he may have gained 1, maybe.
James on the carry, 33. 6 Jones on the stop, brings up 3rd down.
Will Fisher into the game for Samuel Deschamps.
3rd and 3 for your Blue Devils. Blue Devils taking their time. Charlie has his play. Hands it off. Kevin James with the ball, looking for a little run. Kevin James breaks up the middle and picks up another Arborist first down. Oh, so close.
The crowd, here's the replay right here. He takes one cut, boom, right there, and then just launches through the line of scrimmage as Chance feed him from the crowd. Blue Devils taking their time again, let some time run out.
Charlie takes the snap, hands off to Kevin James. He's looking for a little running room. Fighting, spinning away, pushing the pile. Look at Kevin still on his feet. Kevin James still going. Kevin James picks up 9 yards. Wow, number 3. You got 1, 2, 3 now of a
you do.
Running back combo.
And he's going to take advantage of every rep he gets.
Looks like he picked up officially 8 yards from here. 2nd and 2 for the Blue Devils.
Caleb Ragsdale in at tight end for the Blue Devils.
Charlie takes the snap, fakes it. There it is. Oh, just timing off a little bit.
Charlie pats his chest, said that one's on me. It was a good route by Steven Sigler. He got the inside release, had that slant route. Charlie knows he missed that one, but he's feeling good.
They're still running the clock on an incomplete pass, but yeah. Now they've stopped the clock. Injury on the field, yeah.
Looks to just be cramps again.
Yeah, it's number 0.
Again, we'll thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight. We try to do a fan of the game, and it's just so many people we're choosing from, but we appreciate you letting us know where you're viewing tonight's game from and supporting the Moody Blue Devils. Next week we'll be on the road as we travel down to Helena, Alabama. Moving out of region play next week, taking on a very, very good Helena team, Brett.
Yeah, Helena is a stud team. It's another opportunity again. We talked about early on in the season against Oxford and Gainesville. These scheduled football games are not about the regular season. It's not about trying to develop a great record. It's about getting prepared for tough games in November and December and get these Blue Devils battle tested.
So 3rd and about 2 for the Blue Devils. Heavy package in it. Let's see what they dial up.
Same play. Oh.
Oh. Pass intended for Stephen Sigler. The second falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to go for it here.
Brings up 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the clock is still running.
Yeah, I don't know if they agreed on a running
They
clock.
must have. 18 seconds to go. There's the handoff. Kevin James, there's Kevin James. Kevin James walks in the end zone. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Does that make, and here's the replay right here, watch him just shed this tackle oh so effortlessly, waltz on into the end zone. Does that make it our 3rd running back with a touchdown this football game?
I believe so.
I mean, you know, we already had the jab and the hook, throw in the uppercut right there from Kevin James as we line up in water bucket on this extra point play.
That all important extra point from place kick up and good with 7 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the ball game. Your Moody Blue Devils up 47-0. We'll stay here with it.
This is when you can really expect. We've already seen plenty of backups, plenty of younger guys in the football game. This is when you can really expect to see the Blue Devils start to develop their depth, putting in younger guys to get some reps.
You are here with us tonight. Would you please stand?
They are
just to let you guys
go ahead.
A 40-point lead that you
please stand as well. In honor of 9/11, we appreciate every single one of you and your sacrifices you provide for our great nation. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
They are honoring the veterans here tonight. We appreciate the service and sacrifices they made for this great country. You know, Brett, I found some interesting stats on that historical football site that we get all of our games for game day picks. When Moody scores 40 or more points, they are 31-2, and this is since 2000 when the records were kept.
Yeah.
Another pooch kick. Number 2 takes it for Saints, looking for a little running room, runs his own man, still up, and he's brought down.
26.
Number 2, that's Kendall Harris.
Will Fisher in on the tackle there, finding himself all over the football field.
So interesting facts of Moody's record when scoring or when allowing scoring since 2000. This information was provided by the Alabama High School Football Historical Society. That is ahsfhs.org. It's where we get all of our information. It's a great site to go see. It's free, and you can look back a long, long time. Great job they do for us. But when Moody scores 40 or more points, they are 31-2. When they have somebody scoring less than 10, they're 35-1. Just some interesting tidbits there of the Blue Devils.
Yeah, very much so. It's hard to lose a game when you're scoring 40 points.
So 1st and 10, St. Clair. Antonio Bass. Cam Mallory, one hand. Oh, my goodness.
Some kind of a statement. And here's a replay right here. Watch Cam just catch him with his left arm, sit him down. They try again later, big dude.
This kid started as a true freshman for this ball. You've heard me say it. Man, he is so fun to watch. Very humble kid, polite, smart kid. He's going to be playing a lot of ball on Saturday. He's got like 13 offers already, 2 SEC schools, Vandy and Missouri, but I'm sure after this season there are going to be more.
You see some of the younger guys just run in and replace that veteran defensive line. Still nowhere to go. These are the young guys in for the Moody Blue Devils.
carrier was Stephen Grantham on that carry for the Saints.
It's taken down by number 15, Desron Mobley.
You know, Desron played a lot last week.
We were talking a little bit at the break as they take a break. It's hard to count how many producing defensive linemen this football team has. I mean, you start naming people and you think you're getting to the end of the list, and it's just player after player after player that makes big stops and big plays at that defensive line on the interior and the exterior. Just absolutely loaded at that position group.
So we do have I'm going to go ahead and give a fan of the game. My oldest brother, he's 62 years old. He gets up every morning very early, maybe 3, 4, whatever. He has to be at work by 5. And he's in bed usually every night by 7. He's still up watching the ball game.
Sacrificing.
So he's sacrificing.
Watching a 47-0
Appreciate it, bro. Love you, man.
Great fan.
So 3rd and 9 for the Saints. He is pass is complete. Does not pick up the first down, so it's going to bring up 4th down.
He was pressured there by number 90, Eli Walker, and had to get the ball out earlier than he was comfortable. Looks like the Saints are going to bring in their punt team. Blue Devils are going to send in their punt return crew.
You hear the Moody fans saluting that defense. What a great night.
Caleb Goff in to return
Mr.
the punt.
Everything.
Yeah. What can this guy not do?
They got us.
Desron Mobley.
And it's still going to be 4th down,
Yeah.
but
That is definitely flags and whistles. Flags and whistles.
He was hungry to get back to that football. Let's see what they do. I mean, maybe just trying to pick up an extra 5 yards.
there's the snap. Oh, he got it. He got some of it.
Caleb wanted the football, too. So who was that? Was that Teofilo? Looked like Marshall Teofilo got his hand on the football there.
You know, we do need to recognize fans of the game. We need them to send in video. Somehow we can figure that out. Looking at my producer, if you can, before each game, if we can figure this out, if you can do a video of yourself in your Moody gear. You don't have to be in Moody gear, but if you're watching 411 Network, do a video of yourself and where you're watching the game from and send it to us. We'll try to figure out a phone number or email to send it to. Kevin James breaks. Look at Kevin. Oh, my goodness. Kevin James.
My goodness gracious. Here's the replay right here. Watch him just fight through the line of scrimmage, get upfield, bouncing off wimpy tacklers left and right. Huge pickup for Kevin James. Handed off by Boaz Thornton there in for the Blue Devils.
We'll have to talk to my producer and our director, Ashlyn Cook, how we can do the fan of the game, have a phone number that people can text videos to, or maybe an email, send it to an email of a video. I know it's Eric Parsons has a sccboe.org. It's 411 Network. 411 Network at sccboe.org. Send those videos to us, a fan of the game, and we'll select one and show hopefully next week at Helena. Charlie takes a snap. Kevin James again. Breaking tackles. One tackle. Kevin James. About kept his balance. Kevin James. Oh, my goodness.
It's a highlight film right there. That's Boaz Thornton taking the snap and handed it off as he gets into the football game.
Glad to see Boaz in there at quarterback.
Logan Johnson, excuse me, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the O-line looks like he's subbed out there.
Yep, Logan Johnson into the game, Simmons Deschamps into the game. Will Fisher still in there.
Boaz waiting for the snap. He takes it, high snap, and they're waiting on that play.
Yep. Sold out against the run for good reason. Boaz is going to run off to get the new play call.
1 minute, 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Next week, folks, be looking for the new coach, Jake Gaines show. Should drop around Wednesday. We'll talk about tonight's game. and also talk about the Helena game as well. And we're still looking for a sponsor for the Coach Jake Gaines show. So if you know of a sponsor, please reach out to us to the 411 Network at sccboe.org. We appreciate it. That's going to probably do it here.
Yep. Blue Devils lining up in the sweetest formation, victory formation. And 2 weeks in a row of shutouts for this Moody Blue Devil defense.
So Ashlyn Cook, superstitious, is working again. No curls and no points. 35-34, looks like that's going to be it. 2 years in a row a shutout, as you said, Brett. 47-0. That's the final game as Coach Jake Gaines and Tyler Robinson meet at field as the teams shake hands. You know, we've talked about this game being a rivalry game, and you know, I had my concerns just because Friday the 13th, the weather. Thankfully, the good Lord let no rain. We got this game in. Thoughts, Brett?
Yeah, I mean, just great football weather, great play from the Moody Blue Devils. I mean, we know we've got a great defense. We know we got a great O-line. We know we got a great running game. It's good to see Charlie sling it a little bit, make some great passes, hit some people on a dime, feeling more comfortable out there on the football field. I mean, it's exactly what you want if you're the Blue Devils. Started out a little slow in that first quarter, but eventually picked up on it. I mean, every victory's sweeter, but when you're up the road playing against brothers and cousins and friends, this one just means a little bit more.
We'll get with Willie as he looking for Willie. I see him as he waits on Coach Jake Gaines. And Willie, maybe we'll just talk to one player. I'll let you decide who you want to interview, or we may need to probably wrap it up pretty quick because it looks like the weather may be coming, the rain. So let's just wrap it up after the coach's show. Now take it down to Willie with Coach Jake Gaines.
Well, Coach, I think I can say a much better second half there.
Much better, a lot cleaner. You can see, you know, offensively, man, I'm telling you, like we were clicking in the first half, just some stupid penalties, effort penalties, and man, that deep ball looked. That's what we've been waiting on, man. We were connecting and hitting some really good targets by Charlie. I'm just really, really proud. O-line, clean pocket, no sacks, blocked their tails off, run and pass, and overall, man, it was a really good win. I think special teams, we won the field position battle, and we were able to create some explosive plays there and open and kickoff return to the 46, and then we go punch it in, man. It was complimentary football, and that half was a good half of football, and that's who we expect to be, and the standard is the standard, and I'm really proud of the guys. You know, I wasn't discouraged at halftime. The score could have been a lot worse, but just really, really proud of our guys and challenged them this week. You know, practice was a little sluggish. You know, we're kind of in that lull. You can once you can get to where you can kind of see the playoffs, it really amps back up. But for us to go do what we want to do in November, every day is a state championship, and we got to treat it like that. But I think we did in the second half, and I'm proud of our guys.
I'm sure you know that's 2 shutouts in a row, back-to-back weeks.
That's 2. I'm going to have to get the defense. Coach Campbell got us some 0 bars, but I'm going to be bringing some, like, ice cream, donuts.
Waffle House.
You know, something.
David said Waffle House.
Yeah, Waffle House, Huddle House, freaking coffee shop, man, whatever they want. They keep doing that. They turned it off already, but, hey, they keep doing that. I promise we're going to take care of them.
Well, the defense gets a tough test next week. We've stepped back out of region, 2-0 in the region, step out of region, going to take on the Helena Huskies.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this matchup. They're a physical football team. They're a 10-win team in 6A from last year. They lost a bunch, but from their first 2 games, doesn't look like they're missing a beat. They're going to be physical, and like I scheduled, you know, we talked about it, Oxford, so we can see speed and see a freaking Power 5 quarterback going to Louisville, right? Gainesville, best overall team, maybe besides Auburn. Helena, physical, going to line up. They're going to run buck sweep. They're going to run buck sweep at your tail and make you stop it, and, man, I'm fired up for that challenge.
Well, Coach, I'm fired up to it. And for me personally, this will be my first ever trip to Helena High School, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, it's a good setup. They got a really good setup, first-class people, and Coach Busby, man, they do a heck of a job. And so, again, really excited for this challenge.
Well, Coach, we'll see you in Helena next week. Good job tonight.
Hey, how about the weather?
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Prayers work, man. Keep praying.
He is not lying there.
Willie, thank you. We want to thank everybody for watching. Again, we're going something special going on down there. We'll be filming Bentley Gaines. We'll be interviewing our director, Ashlyn Cook, and that will be shown later next week, sometime next week on social media. So we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Those that didn't come to the game, stayed home and watched it on the 411 network all across the United States and outside the United States. We're just blown away of the support. So everybody have a great weekend. On behalf of myself, Brett Staggs, Willie Strickland, Director Ashlyn Cook, our engineer and producer, Eric Parsons, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for tuning into the 411 network. We'll see you next week as we travel to Helena.